shift cutie at the truck stop knows my name. Threw the candle in the midnight oil and lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head. No rest for the wicked, at least for a few hundred miles. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, I'm running wild. Always been a runner, never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. I found the 6-string ticket and jumped that westbound train. Now I only slow down long enough to stand up on that stage. Cloud 9 is a cloud of dust for the next 1,000 miles. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. Mama, I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. I'm running with the devil, rolling down the road, riding on the storm, living like I'm dying slow. Headlights in the fast lane is my home away from home. If there's light after this tunnel, I'm gonna be the first to know. No slowing down, no looking back, no staying for a while. I'm pedal down and right on track, I'm ready for this ride. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. And I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild.
It's hotter than a blacktop in July, sweating like a sinner in a church, and I just wanna get out with my crew tonight and shoot at the lights. Got a couple 40s full of hops and fun, looking for a good time, gotta live it up. Leave behind the city, hop inside my truck. No, we don't give up. We're gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight. 3, 4, hey. Looks wild, but you know we're right at home. The louder the better, cause with us anything goes. Life of the party, we're the feature of the show. You already know. We're gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight. Oh tonight, yeah, let's get rowdy. to get down, saying, hey y'all, howdy, let's get right.
miles west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom. And hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul. My heart and soul.
My name, days live now, we live that thrill. Farmers watchful guard don't.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in. We are on Dakota 16X. I got back in town and I got it done. So we are here for the Rod Challenge, guys. I am so excited to get this video out to you guys, to do this with you. We have a bunch of guys over in Discord doing this. This is brought to you guys by channel member, master mod finder, solver of all problems, Roderick, over in Discord. So if you guys like this challenge, it is all his idea. Came up with this great idea on how to play this map. So I'm thinking the mic might be a bit loud. Let's see. How's that for the volume on the mic? Is that better for you guys? Nacho raid. Nacho just threw everyone in here. Hey guys, welcome in from Nacho. Nacho, if you're here, man, I really appreciate that. Super thoughtful. Hope Red Dead was a blast tonight. And Nacho, this is your music. So guys, we got music for tonight's stream brought to you by NachoCast. It is royalty free and brought to you to enjoy in the background. So I appreciate it, Nacho. Hope you had a great stream, man. Really, really means a lot to me. So, the Rod Challenge. What are we doing here tonight? Well, we'll go through the rules. But basically, we're on Dakota 16X, brought to you by Dakota Farmer. Link is in the description, guys. Dakota Farmer's got a itch page for the map if you're looking for it. He's got a Discord server that he does a ton of work on getting his map out to everybody and everything up. Hey, Sniper, what's up? Welcome in. I see DB, Andrew. We didn't even go through who is here yet. You guys got me so excited. Everyone's here. Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Blog, welcome in. We had Higgs. We had Rod in the chat. We had Andrew Brown. We had a bunch of guys, and some guys. He-Man made it over from the server. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Blogs, this map available to the public? Absolutely. Absolutely. So the link is in each of the videos, whether you're on vertical or horizontal. It's down there, brought to you by Dakota Farmer. This map actually came out pretty early in FS25, and he did a 4X version first, which I played. I probably had a 120-hour game save on this map when it first came out, and then he expanded it out to the 16X, and I played it again there. Jay, oh, Jay, I didn't forget about you, bud. I hadn't gotten to you yet. I'm just scrolling. Glad you're here, Jay. You're not chopped liver to me. See, Jay, I've said Jay. How many times have I said Jay, Jay? Enough for you? We all caught up, Jay? We good to go, Jay? All right, so this is Dakota 16X. This is an absolutely monstrous map, guys. Absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can get caught up here. Max, I don't think I said hi to you. Let's see. I got to scroll real quick, guys. Get caught up on who's here. Let's start at the top. Andrew, Rod, Hig. Who else do we get in here? Alan's here over on the West Coast, the other Washington. Virus is here. It's 4 a.m. where he is. Then we got the raid by Nacho. Blogs here. DB, Dust Bunny's here. McGarrett, how's it going? Max, how's it going? Nacho, man, thanks again. I really do appreciate it. Sniper is in. Max. Let's see. Lisa. Cap's in. Merv, you're going by Cap now. Ghost Tech Gaming, how's it going, man? Glad you're here. Fritz, welcome in. Guys, crazy start to the stream. Really, really fun. So the Rod Challenge. Let's go through it real quick because we got to get started tonight. There's a lot to do. So the Rod Challenge. I got the rules pulled up over on the other monitor here for you guys so I can read them to you. Take the starting farm, no fields, okay? And we're on hard economy. You start with 0 money. Now, I've got $2 million, and we can go through that and figure out, hey, Alex, welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a good night. I sold everything. I didn't want to do that on stream. Figured it wasn't a good way to get started for you guys. So I sold absolutely everything. All right, so what you start with on this map and where the challenge starts is up here on Farmland 76, which is the home farmyard on the 16X. Now, I understand through some of the guys that are playing this on the 4X, if you play on Dakota 4X, you don't get a starting farm, so there are modified rules in Discord if you guys want to play along. Check it out. Rod did a great job writing all this stuff up. But this is where we start. All right, I sold it all. It's all gone. The vehicles, the buildings, absolutely everything. But when you start, you can start with the farm and you can sell it all to make some money. So that's one of the rules that you're allowed to do. And then, as Rod says, if you don't start with a farm, as in Dakota 4X, give yourself a small medium tractor with a mower and a fertilizer spreader. There are no loans. There's no leasing. You can only do contracts if you own all of the equipment necessary to do the contract. You can place 2 productions per year. So guys, Angus, this is Dakota 16X by Dakota Farmer. Link to his itch.io is in the description to the video. Check it out. Great guy, great map. He's got a Discord set up where he answers all kinds of questions about his map. He is engaged and keeping this thing fresh and ready for us. So definitely give him some love. All right, we're almost there. So you can only do 2 productions per year, but you can automate and sell your livestock, your pastures pens, and your livestock pastures pens don't count towards your productions. 3 days per month, and try to keep it at 3x minimum. As soon as we get started here, I'm going to 3x. All right, just want to get rolling into the day so we can get caught up and get everyone up to speed. You can only buy touching farmlands. Okay, this is going to be a problem for me because I'm putting a twist on this. All right, I want to do it just a tiny, tiny bit different than what everyone else is doing so we could all see a different version of it. So Rod's true and pure rules, the end goal is to own the top quarter of the map. So this area up here, you got to own basically everything. Let's see if I can get it. Everything that's on the screen, you have to own. Now, Field 91 is 377 acres and costs $9.1 million. This is not a fast, quick challenge. You've got to grind it out. The smallest field that I'm aware of on the map, 12 acres, $292,000. So the true... Oh, check Field 82, Rod says. Now you're going to make me find Field 82 on stream in front of everybody? The pressure's on. Field 82. You guys already see it. I don't. 60, 70. It's in here somewhere. 92. Now we're changing it. All right, 72. Field. Oh, you're talking about the big one on the outside. I get what you're talking about. Field 92, 456 acres, $11 million. 28-day months blog? No, we're not doing 28-day months. It'd take me 28 years to get through this. And the last criteria is he wants to own the northeast quadrant. That's what a lot of guys are doing. I'm going to own the northwest quadrant, which is why I sold everything. I'm going to own all of this top left corner of the map. All right. That's what that's my twist on the challenge. The other sort of footnote on this is the goal is to harvest every single field on the map through the process. So I'm going to get a checklist going of the fields that we harvest so we can make sure we try to get them all. So, Jay, I play 5X. Thank you very much. So that's the Rod challenge. So I came in, I sold everything. We own no land, no vehicles, nothing. All right, we have $2 million, no loans allowed, hard economy. Now, the good news here, guys, some of these contracts are absolutely insane. Mowing, $349,000. All right, that is incredible. Bale wrapping, Sounds a little bit like peeling your eyelids off, but $474,000. All right. There are huge, absolutely huge contracts on this map. So we're starting the rod challenge today. I did leave myself a couple of pallets of seed, a couple of pallets of chicken feed, a couple of pallets of lime, a couple of pallets of fertilizer that were all here. And then I was doing some testing, and I had 2 bales get stuck in a building. And so when I got rid of the building, I found 2 bales. Farming is pain, Jay says. It is. Guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know, because we're running Nacho Cast music. Excited to have it. Glad you guys got something to listen to in the background besides me droning on for 3 hours. Let me know how the sound balance is. Let me know how the mic is. Let me know how the music is. When we get into the vehicles, let me know. To give you guys some perspective, let's go take a look. I want you guys to see this. This map is, number 1, incredible. Number 2, enormous, guys. Okay, here we are. Let's go up. Let's take a look. Okay. That field, as far as you can see out through that tree line, all one field. You know what's on this field? Of course, parsnips. Where's Nuke? All right, first field we check out, parsnips. Now, we're not going to buy this one. We can't buy this one. It could be a little louder. Andrew, you want the mic or you want the music louder? You got to let me know which. I'm happy to make adjustments. All right, but this field right here, the one we're looking at, all right, is this field 110. Not even that big, guys. All right, compared to the outside of the map, this one is 185 acres. Yeah, He-Man, I see you, parsnips. Jose, no, don't have the marijuana DLC downloaded. The immediate where's Nuke? So this field that we can barely see, guys, 185 acres. The field right above it, 377. We're talking almost twice the size. These are huge, huge fields. Look at this thing. Even with the 50-meter header that we always joke about on the Colossus Harvester, absolutely enormous. All right, let's see. Let's get you guys... Actually, you know what we'll do? I know what we'll do. We're going to do this the smart way. Let's come in here. Let's hit the settings. And we will adjust the... Where are we? Radio volume, 10%. There you go. All set. Gonna hit that with a save. Make sure we don't lose that setting. Nuke carrots. No, Nuke. The first field I walked into to show you guys how big they were was parsnips. It was the Nuke field. Yeah, Virus. 16x is difficult to comprehend how big it is. We're going to get into it right now. We're going to pick up a grass mowing contract to get started, and we're going to see just how big it is. Oh, the harvest contract bugging the soybeans withered over on the multiplayer. Oh, He-Man, after all that. You can do it. Let's see, Andrew. In Field 92, you're going to have to run at least 3 AF11s with 6 K70 quad tracks with green cards. All right, let's go. Let's hit it. We're going to go in. We have currently... Let's see, which one are we running? Currently, we have Vehicle System Sales Customizer installed for our used mods. So we have a boatload of mods. As many of you know, this is a challenging mod to keep running. It tends to crash out. I had to have a bunch of mods in here to get us started, or there's just no hope of being able to get stuff. So $2 million, and we got to get to a contract. So where is... We have a Krone Big M 500 making its second appearance, coming back from Backroads County. Here we are. Now this thing, that's ugly, guys. I got to tell you, that's just straight up ugly. Or 300 push behind harvesters. Using the scout to soil sample those fields. Yeah, Virus. I have precision farming turned off. We're not messing with precision farming. I think when I played this the first time on the 4X, I had precision farming installed, and I think the date of buying it was like in the like $40,000 to $60,000 range on the bigger 4X fields, which are not the big ones on the outside. So yeah, absolutely crazy. Cap, you're right. 5 combines, absolutely. You can run up to 5 with course play. Field 41 is home, Jay. Cool. That you used on the Homestead Challenge? Yeah, Andrew, not a chance. The capacity on those things is 2,000 liters. They'd make it like 6 feet, and we'd be emptying them all the time. Okay. Lucky Shots, not sure what you're saying, but hey, welcome in. Glad to have you. Yeah, Rod doesn't play with PF either. Put 43 on it for Richard Petty. That's a good one. I like that, Cap. Busy in the gutter. Welcome in, man. Hey, you're welcome to hang out, man. Let's tone it down a little bit. No big deal, but let's hang out and have a good time. We're all here to have a good time. No big deal. Yeah, Virus, it would absolutely be a glutton for punishment. So let's get in here. Let's make this stuff happen. Do we want the Crone design? It saves us $10,000. I think every dollar matters in this situation, so yes. However, I am willing to pay. What does it cost? There we go. $0. We win. Lucky, what's happening? We're playing Farm Sim, man. Welcome in. Okay, so do we have the attacher on the back? We do not. We need it because we are going to bail as we go. Beaton, welcome in, man. Do the carrot harvesters ever break down? Not in game. There is a new mod. Who's in here playing with the new advanced damage mod? Jay, is that you? There's a couple guys that are playing around with it. There are some cool advanced damage things coming out. We don't have another baler in the sale, not the one that I want. We're going with a square baler. Actually, is that true? Is there one down at the bottom? We need one with wings to capture all of the grass, and we're going to have more bales than we know what to do with. It's going to be... We're going to be bale buried is what's going to happen here, guys. Did I see one in here? I don't think there is a baler with a windrower. We're going to need this weeder. I'm buying it now so I don't lose it. And we're going with the 70. We're going full width. Perfect. Here I am standing blocking traffic. Let's jump in. All right, we got to find a baler. I don't think there's one in here. I'm pretty sure when I skimmed it as we were warming up for the stream. Here it is. Found it. On sale. And do we need... No, we don't need anything bigger. I'm hoping for smaller. Yeah, perfect. We need the minimum allowed there. I need a mod in real life so stuff doesn't break. Bean, that's good. I can imagine. I can imagine. Harvest season's got to be stressful. No, Jay, it wasn't you with the realistic damage mod. There's someone out there playing with it. We were talking about it the other day. It came up in Discord. Work lights. Yeah, we're probably going to be working at night. Once again, terrible colors. Can we get something a little bit more muted? Or do we just make it all K-brand red? Yeah, we're going all K-brand red. All right, what's costing me $10,000? Is it going to cost me less if I go with the bigger one because it came stock on there with the sale mod? It is. Okay, done. Okay, here we are. All right. We have a mower. We have a baler. Which contract are we picking up? Rod reports I picked up almost $4 million in grass on one of those outside fields on a mowing contract. 323 acres at stage. 3 out of 4 not fully grown. Yeah, it is absolutely. Shane, welcome in, man. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a good night. Field 85, we are accepting. Cannot borrow any items, so it's just straight accepting the contract. And let's head out. Gonna have the map up for you guys for a little bit. Field 85 is all the way on that left edge, right here in the middle. We do have auto drive installed, and we have the 16x auto drive map already installed. So we have a bunch of tracks and a bunch of waypoints, but we're going to drive over there to give you guys a little bit of a idea of the scale of this map. Shane, I'm doing great, man. How are you? Yeah, and so that's one of the things I had to look at and get set up for this one was I think silage is going to be one of our first 2 contracts. Now, one of the pieces of feedback that has come out of this challenge, because I had the advantage of having several guys on the server or in the Discord who have done this and are chatting, and I'm listening and trying to learn some things so I don't make all the same mistakes. I'm going to make my own mistakes and many more of them than they do. But getting your productions down early in the year so you get the benefit right off the rip seems to be a common theme. So we're going to work on getting our productions down quickly. We have to buy land to do that, and we cannot afford the piece of land I want to buy until we do a couple of contracts and make some of this money back. So we have got to get into the contracts so we can get into land. Now, guys, we are not even halfway there yet. This road just goes on and on and on. Thought I'd pop in and tell the kids not to be a farmer. Day 1 harvest not going well. Matt, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It sounds like a lot of guys out there in harvest season are struggling right now. I wish you guys the best of luck, thinking about you guys. Hopefully the yields improve and the machines work. It's got to be a lot this time of year to keep all that stuff going. If you guys haven't seen, we've got some great pictures being shared by guys like Matt, by guys like Hig, by guys like Cap over there. All different kinds of farming, all different kinds of equipment, but real life pictures of their farms, their endeavors. Super cool stuff over on the Discord. Quite frankly, makes the game look childish compared to what they're doing, but it's so much fun to play anyway, so we still do it. So yeah, 27 miles across the map. We're only gonna do it once, Rod. We're gonna abuse auto drive on this playthrough, but I want the guys who are not familiar with this map to understand I've got the pedal down and this is what we got. Jay, bunker silo or fermenting right now, virus about 4 million. I've got Omatana for suggestion, but I didn't look right even colored. Jay, I got you. I love Omatana's mods. I feel the same way you do, though. I don't love the look of them, so I found a 5 million liter fermenter for $53,000, and it's on Mod Hub. So we're fully legit, fully within the rules. Muddy, welcome in. Rusty Money, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Kind words. Rusty, you had a stream today, right? I think you rated Nacho, and then Nacho rated me. How was your stream today, Rusty? Muddy, we are on Dakota 16X doing the Rod Challenge. I'm currently showing you how long it takes to drive across half of a 16X map. We're not going to do this on a regular basis. All right, we're not going to make this happen. I'll show you in 1 sec, Jay. As soon as I get this set up on the field, I'll show you the new fermenting silo. Now you just need to buy 2 of them. Yeah, we sure do. Oh, Maisie Lou Farm, Rusty. Awesome. That's a good one. I have not personally played on there, but I hear good things in all the content I see on. I'll have to check out your stream. Yeah, Jay, it's on Mod Hub, bud. All right, here we are, field 85. Let's try to be smart about this, get everything set up ahead of time. Let's get unfolded. Let's get the mower unfolded. Now this mower... No, Rod, I sold it. It's gone. I don't own that piece of land. So Rod, what Rod's asking is, so Rod started, and the starter farm, like we said, is up here on field 76, or farmland 76. I sold that. It's gone. We don't own anything except for what you just saw me buy. No land, no buildings, no equipment, no nothing. We have had $2 million to our name and now have 1.7 left after this. You know what I would love to have? No collisions on my wings. That's what I'd love to have. I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to have collision on the wings on the baler, and it's going to cause all kinds of havoc. So, horseplay. Let's talk about it. I think we're going to go with 3 headlands, all rounded corners for contracts. We don't want anything turning sharp or anything like that. I think we want a 5% overlap. Start work on the center. We've had much better luck with that as well. I would really like it to skip rows so it can turn easier. So let's head back and see what this course looks like. Because we had a heck of a time getting this mower to work with a forage wagon behind it in the Backroads County series. There we go. That's how long it takes to generate course play, guys. These fields are huge. Oh yeah, muddy. So basically, they're definitely in the notes. You should check them. They're also in the Discord. But hard economy. You can't start with anything. Start from zero. I have $2 million. So I sold the buildings from the starter farm, which you're allowed to do. You can do contracts, but you have to own the equipment, and you got to own a quarter of the map. I picked the top left corner, the northwest corner of the map, whereas a lot of guys are doing the top right corner, the northeast corner of the map. Well, you guys see that I'm turning partially mowed grass into, or partially grown grass into mowed grass? I'm going to go with that wasn't the plan. We should be starting in the middle anyways. And we should be making sure that we are making full-size bales here, because I don't need any extra bales. We need 240s for sure. If this mower doesn't work, guys, we may be in trouble. Jay, let me get caught up. Did you find it? Let me see. Okay, Jay, you ready? Here we go. I'm showing you right now, Jay, live and in color on the stream. Head over to construction. You go to your buildings right here. The hay silage production, I believe, is by Biggins. 53,000, does chaff and grass, has a 5 million liter capacity. It will turn grass into hay as well. I won't be using that function because I don't want to waste one of my productions on hay. But this is the one here, 53,000. A little bit more of an industrial look. Let's see if we can get out further. I think this fits a little better. Got some rust on it, got some patina on it. That is the one. It's a mowing contract. Why are you bailing? Because we can keep the bales, Alan. At least we should be able to. I should come in and check my better contract settings is what I should be doing. It should all be turned on. Let's see. All right, we got this. And then we come back over to general. Is it under additional? Oh, do I not have it turned on where I get to keep them? That is going to be a challenge, guys. Oh, boy. Let's see. Reward, bale, lease cost. All that's good. Hide inactive. Complete contracts, yes. We do have the field purchase discount on, guys. Contract generation. We have all of these on. We turned off transport, deadwood, and rock destruction. I may not have boosted contracts installed. That is going to make this really, really interesting. All right, well, we're not bailing. Not tonight, at least. Enough time wasted on that. Let's get this guy pulled off the field. That's a bummer. I was planning on getting a whole lot of grass off this field. And now we're not getting anything. And on top of it, it sure looks like we're mowing the grass and getting an increased yield state instead of, there it is. Where's Hig? Crash counter +1. Oh yeah, Alan, we are thieves all the way through on this challenge. Yeah, Rod, it's going to be a bummer if this mower doesn't work, particularly since we dropped $250,000 on it. I'm hoping it's the baler attached to the back that's messing it up. Let's see. If not, mower's got to go. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, right now we're just getting a... Yeah, see, it starts mowing. Look at that. It starts mowing, and then it's changing the state. That is bizarre. See there, first little bit, yes. And then what's it telling us? It says it's harvested. I mean, this is a bizarre harvest. The problem is letting it to 1% is going to take a while. So we're going to have to trust the process here, guys. Have to trust the process. Let's get all this set up. We definitely need to be mowing at 24 miles an hour. Almost 25. All right. It's no mower, it's a grower. Jay, that was well played. I'll give you that one, Jay. That was a good one. All right, let me catch up on chat here. I guess I'm going to need to try this one out, Rod. Yep, that's a good one. Where we go? Let's see. Muddy, okay, sounds good. Despite my app, I won't open the description. It's in Discord for sure, Muddy. So just go to the Rod Challenge channel, and it's pinned at the top. Actually getting 4 groups together to do it on multiplayer, and it's a race to own one corner. That would be cool. I like that idea, Virus. Jay got it perfect. Making sure you get the right field BP and made the mistake a couple times. Yeah, could be. Let's double check. I want to see if it goes to 1%. I'm in chat, so I can't seal it right now. Yes, Alan, we're stealing grass. Lisa, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. We will have a great stream. We always do. Everyone make sure you say goodnight to Lisa. She takes good care of all of us. They should have been more clear. Virus is a letter of the law, man. If they don't say we can't take it, we're taking it. Yeah, blog is going to be a blast. If you need a big mower, I linked one for use. Jay, cool. Yep. Yeah, I can't say much. You watch me crash. Nice, 128K. Andrew, man, hey, good luck with your CDL stuff tomorrow. I hope it goes really well. I definitely want to hear about it. Keep us updated. All right, perfect. All caught up on chat. Are we going to reach 1%? Well, we can do it at faster speed, that's for sure. Like I said, it says it's harvested. When we get out and we look at the field, let's do it again. Yeah, it says harvested, and it's got 50% fertilized compared to, it's still 50 here, and this says growth stage 3 out of 4. 1%. It's working, guys. See that? 1% top right corner? Boom. Done. We're winning. Love it. Rusty Money, this is the Rod Challenge brought to you by one of our channel members and Mod Masters, Discord extraordinaire. Guy helps me out with everything. We were talking to Volmer, who is also Dakota Farmer, who created this map, Dakota 16 and 4X versions. And I had a previous live stream pull up, and we were debating between this map and another one. Oh, you read it, Recipe? No big deal. And Volmer came in and chatted up the map and everything else, and he's a great guy, and I love this map. I played on it a whole bunch. So we introduced it on Discord. A bunch of guys grabbed it because it's such a great map, and Rod came up with the rules, and here we are. So we are going to... It's the Rod kind. It's the Rod kind of challenge. Love it. So we're going to own the top left corner of the map. That is the plan. Right now, we're going to let that mower run. What are we going to get into next is the question. So we got to find another contract. Bale wrapping terrifies me, guys. I got to be honest. I really got to be honest. The bale wrapping terrifies me. I think this could take 17 years. Now, I did, in full disclosure, when I was loading in, I did peek at the contracts. I did check out a course play video on how to wrap bales. I've done it before. I know, He-Man, that's it. So, do not do the wrapping, Jay says in all caps. I think we risk it for the biscuit with course play. And if it doesn't work, then we have a bale wrapper anyways, right? So it doesn't much matter. I did a couple of wrapping videos. Yep. God, yep. Screaming not to do bale wrapping the other day. Contracts, not videos. We're doing it, Jay. We are living on the edge. All right, so let's find a bale wrapper, and then we can figure out how much power we need to run said bale wrapper. Man, is there one that has... So, like, we could run one of these. They cost more money. We wouldn't necessarily... What is unrealistic about it? Lightning wrap? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is lightning wrap cheating this early on? May whatever God you believe in have mercy on my soul. Alright, what do you guys think? We can go with the go wheel. Great little baler. Oh, Rod said he did it. Okay. Okay, we're going with the lightning. And this one does weird bale sizes. Let's check this one out. Yeah, Rusty, I am thrilled the mowing contract works. Not being able to do mowing would be a problem. Just not the unrealistic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The Colossus lightning wrap, great. BKT tires, obviously. Beacon lights. What do we got? Some sort of low profile LED here we can get to. Come on. Give me something that's in from the 2020s. They're not good options. We're going with that one. I'd go with camouflage if we're on the multiplayer server. Have to hide from the road train. But we're good. Black, white, green, nature green, empty. I think we want black, main color. Kubota? JTM? Shoten? Yeah, I like that. Design color. We're going to go with the Punkin wrapper. Dark Moon? Yeah. It's going to be an $82 color, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. It is my favorite color in the game, though, when it comes to base stuff. Okay. And we need how much horsepower? The 249 bales. Road train on top. The Marshmallow Caterpillar powered by Nuke. BP on the other hand, yep. Having a great time, yep. Okay, let's see. That's true, Nuke, you did. But you were also concerned about getting banned. Alright, so how much horsepower do we need? Doesn't say, so it doesn't matter. We're heading to sale. What do we have in regards to a small tractor in the sale? Guys, we're coming back to this. Just so you guys know, I got a 1-ton Ford. Came out today from FS Canada Modding, who you guys know I love their vehicles. So that came out today. There are a couple of tractors in here. We have an AF11. We have a Kloss harvester in here too. The T7, 31 miles an hour, 128K. That seems expensive. I love the Mercedes. Slow as the day is long. We are not picking that up for this map. That would be a nightmare. Another great Mercedes. Too slow for a 16X map. Kloss, 31, 180 horsepower. Seems like the winner so far, 73K. I don't understand why the Mercedes truck is so expensive. I just don't get why that tiny truck costs that much money. I'm thinking we're picking this up today too, the Deutz. 37 miles an hour, 287 horsepower. Got a John Deere in here. Way too expensive for our taste. This is a great tractor, but 21 miles an hour, we would get nothing done. If the mower didn't work, we were picking up one of these. Getting a huge, huge mower. Izeki, too small, too slow. Love the Lindor. If you guys don't ever play with this one, for a small tractor, this has 4-wheel steering. This one's great. Heavy Hauler, welcome in, man. How's it going? John, I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. How's it going, man? Nuke can't be banned. Nuke, it's inevitable. Mutually assured destruction. Nuke is the inevitable force and Mike is the immovable object. Together they become Nike. Heavy Hauler, great to hear it, man. Welcome in. So glad to have you. All right, I think that Kloss is the option, guys. I think it's going to hit the sweet spot. Oh, Challenger. Who thinks we should get a Challenger? Another couple guys in here looking to get rid of one cheap. All you got to do is come pick it up and they'll let you have it. All right, where is... This is the only problem with having so many things in the sale. 180 horsepower for 17K. Seems like money wasted. Let's not do that. Ooh. Nokians? Yeah. Wheel weights, medium weights, communal. Just go regular front loader attachment. I think the answer to that is yes. We're going to have to figure out which one that takes, though, because I think we're going to need that. Okay, so no Challenger cap says. Oh, we got a member. JF just subscribed. Welcome in. Thanks for subscribing, JF. A case of beer and the Challenger's yours. Come and get it. No Challenger from Cap. 10. A man tornado took out 10 acres of cotton on the current map. That is crazy. What all do you stream on this? This is the second time you popped on my feed. I want to make sure I'm subbed. John, so I stream Farm Sim primarily. Every once in a while we might do something different, but basically that's what I stream. Also put out content videos. We have a Discord. We got a couple servers. Got a great community. So I would say be a great time to come hang out and check out the community. JF, welcome in, man. Hey, and I appreciate the subscription, JF. Brady's in. Oh, Brady, you're raiding too. We're getting raided all over the place, guys. Crazy. Brady, thanks for the raid, man. How was your stream? Yeah, it's crazy with all the raids. Love it. All right, now we're going to do a couple little things here. They're going to help us get ahead in life. So let's check out the Kloss tractor that we just picked up, right? So we picked up this guy right here. We own one. You can see down in the garage. This is the one. Now we need to pick this guy up. And then we need to come back in here. And where are our balers? Consumables. We need bale wrap. Net. Ranny wrap. One of those. What color do we go with, guys? Do we go with black on the wrapper? JF is dangerously close to J. Wow. 40 people. That is crazy. Thanks for telling me, man. Digging the farming. Yeah, it's a very cool map, Cap. Absolutely. Hey, Loot Lover, welcome in over on Twitch, man. Love having you. Appreciate the kind words. Virus, yeah. You can blame me. Hey, I had a good line in the fire service for 12 years. I got a strong back and a weak mind. Blame's easy to take. Happy to take it. Doing good. It was fantastic. Brady, what were you streaming tonight? I saw you posted it in the self-promotion page. I appreciate you doing that. I didn't get a chance to check it out, though, because I was joining in the multiplayer server, and I just got distracted, and then I had to run off to stream. Isaac, welcome in. Black is hard to find in the dark. Yeah, I don't play in the dark anymore, Hig. Shazad, welcome in. The game link, this is Farm Sim 25. The map is linked in the description. All right, let's get this going. Too much time in the store today. Got to get back to farming. All right, now, the big question is, did I install the pallet connection mod? Because I got back this afternoon from traveling. Iowa Plains, great map, Brady. That's your that's your roleplay series, isn't it, Brady? Yeah, Brady's over. If it's one I'm thinking of, Brady, because I watched the first one where you bought the farm with the real estate agent, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so we did not buy. We did not install the quick attacher. Yeah, but Brady, I saw the first one of that. He's doing a roleplay over there with buying a farm, having to pay it off, and saving money, and had a landscape business. It's very cool, guys. Definitely check it out. Red and green to blue. Isaac, I'm not sure what colors we're changing, but I'm in, whatever it is. All right, front loader attachments, telehandler. Where is our pallet fork with tension belts? That's for the telescopic. What about the front loader? We need that one for the front loader. Excellent. Boom. Because what we're going to do here, guys, Farm Sim has a little bit of a trick with stuff on the front of tractors. It counts towards the capacity of whatever's on the back, too. So the plan here is we're going to put 40 bale wrap on the tongs, strapped in on front. And then we're going to hook up to the back, and I'm hoping... That was Elm Creek. That's on my farming channel. Got it. Got it, Brady. Like I said, didn't see the one tonight. Rock, welcome in, man. How are you? My weekend was great. Hope yours was too, Rock. All right, where are we headed with this craziness? Okay, bale wrapping, field 84. I'm guessing that's right next to field 85. Okay, guys, we don't need to drive over there again. We've seen it. We've seen the drives. Oh, boy. Look at this, or this auto drive network already. Wow. Do you need help getting out on the road there, friend? You started going and then you paused. Okay. Do you not like the bale wrap? Are you having feelings about it? Or is it calculating the route? I bet it's calculating. Oh, Brady's, you do multiple channels. Yeah, Brady, I was seeing you over on the shorts today, too. Good work on those shorts. I liked them. Rock had great farming outcome on my play map. Excellent. Yeah, Rod, that's what I was starting to wonder. We're going to let it sit here for just a minute. It still seems happy. Okay, Rod. Well, now it's taking too long, huh? We can test it. Let's see. If we put the bale wrap down right here and try it again, you can always come pick it up with the truck later. Yeah, it's the bale wrap. It's a collision because it's strapped. I need to install the pallet add-on that you can just connect directly to the front loaders, and then we'll be good. All right, he is going to get running. Jay, you talking about the cat again, I assume? All right, so let's talk the plan for what we're hoping to get to tonight while this guy drives us over to our destination. My plan, my twist on the rod, right, because it's a great challenge. I want to start out on field 88. Okay? Field Farmland 88. Look at this. Full of trees. So Brady, roleplay series on my farming channel. New episode every Friday. Episode 2 went out this week. Cool. Cool. I will check it out. So we have all of these trees. Let's bring up the mini map. All the way to the edge of the map, all the way over here. I think this is going to be our yard. This is going to be our farm. And we're going to do our second production is going to be right into Gaming Joy sawmill, the industrial sawmill. And then we're going to drag all the trees over here, put them in here, and start clearing it out. So the challenge is it's $1.2 million. And the starting farm on the top right corner, which is a smaller piece of land, doesn't have trees on it, was only $471,000. So, Jay, 88's a future home of my winery, and 87 is going to be all vines. 87 all vines? Wow. No wonder you need 27-day months. All right, Brady. He-Man. I don't even know if I installed the Fendt, to be honest. Dustin, welcome back. Hey, Dustin, did I remember your name correctly? Let's see if I got it. I saw it, and as soon as I saw the name, I remembered it wasn't the name that I could see. All right, so this would put us in a position to get to work on our logging empire to start paying for some stuff. So we have this. I gotta get the map bigger. I forgot where I am on this piece of land. It's so big. We may end up putting down more than one sawmill, but I think we're gonna put the sawmill right here. And then we're going to go get the log puller. Alright, because we're going to use the log puller, we don't want the one with the auto, because that disconnects our winches and doubles the amount of work we have to do. So, jump in here. We're just dropping it here. Boom. First production, done. Day one. Alright, which side is the trigger on? Alright, so we're felling trees on this side right here. Don't have a chainsaw yet. Who will be the problem without the Fent? Don't worry. On this map, with as much as we're going to be doing course play, there will be a new Fent. Whether it is actually a Fent or not, we will find something. Here's a question for you guys. Do chainsaws ever come up for sale? Like in the sale? Is that a thing that ever happens? I don't know that I've ever seen one. I got a Husqvarna in real life. That's what we're going with on this one. Is that little thing going to be quick enough to keep up? Well, have to see. Sizer, welcome in. Yeah, Rod, I don't think I've ever seen a chainsaw on the sale. You guys let me know. If you've seen a chainsaw on the sale, let us know. Little experiment. Hey, and the Kloss just finally reached its destination. So now see how badly bale wrapping with course play is going to go. It was funny. I'll preface the contract work on the bale wrapping with this comment. The video I looked up to double check that I remembered how to do it, because it's been a while since I did it, was from Argsy, who puts out tremendous videos. Check his stuff out. Does just great things. And he had to change versions of course play mid-video to make it all work. So, we'll see how it goes. Cole, hey man, I tried to hop on today and asked me a product key and I bought it off eBay. Not set up an email. Could you help me out? Cole, I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. Product key for what? Okay, click it over to bale, wrap, and collect. We do want to go into the settings, and you can change in here all bales, only wrapped or only not wrapped. This is obviously not a good setting for the bale wrapping, but if you want to run something to pick up the bales as well, you could set the Kloss out here to wrap the bales and leave it set on all bales. Then you can bring the trailer over here, and when you go to pick them up, set it to only wrapped bales, and it'll only grab the bales that are wrapped, leaving the unwrapped ones for the Kloss to keep wrapping. So you can run two pieces of equipment on the field at the same time. So, all right, we're gonna do that. We're here. Come in. Let's get the speed way up. How are you guys liking the Nacho Cast music? It is. I'm enjoying it. I am so thrilled that I figured out that he shared that with me. You guys want to add it, you absolutely can. The link is in the description down below, and he has a great little video on how to add it to your game so you can enjoy the music as well. Oh. Did we back up successfully and pick up a bale, guys? Is the Kloss the new best tractor? Holy bales. This was... I'm not saying it was a mistake. Oh, time is off. Yep, good call. Good call. We'll go to 5X for a little bit. Good call. Appreciate that. And we did one, and then we, of course, we failed. JPS, off. Activated. Don't need to loop turn headlands. Course penalty factor, we're going to turn that up to 3. Let's get back on the field and give it a second try, because wrapping one bale successfully is not going to make this contract work. We are going to have to be better than that. Okay. Here we go. Course play fun begins. Found it. What if we start it from here this time? Okay, we're wrapping it up. Yep, got it, He-Man. Good call, guys. Yeah, Rod. I was checking out contracts as I was loading in. Someone I might need an alignment. A little concerned about the front tires. Not sure that that's the way that's supposed to work. And look at the arm of the driver too, gonna break a wrist. Talk about shoulder issues. Yeah, Cap spoke too soon. Had a moment of success and just absolutely blew it. It needs to unfold first off. You know when you install it. Farming Sim, Cole? If you bought a code off eBay, I can't help you with that, man. The product key? Yeah, I can't. I don't have product keys. Look at his arm, yeah. Rod, how does that make your shoulder feel? Sizer, welcome for joining, man. Appreciate it. Virus, I'm no mechanic, but that isn't right. Dens, welcome in, man. Good to see you. Wish console would come out with mod where you could drive 2 to 4 tractors, follow you, so you can mow 1 to 1. Yeah, like follow me. Yeah. All right. So we crashed out of that one. That is okay. We have other ideas on what the issues are. Solving problems as the night goes on. Let's lose the forks. Let's make this as clean and neat as possible. I did see the Toyota Hilux, Isaac. That looks good today. Alan O, turn on the course play lines and see if they go over the... Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, now we're backing up again. Not my favorite. Alan, I like the idea. There is no eye icon here to do that. So we can't turn it on. Gonna reset. All bales. Don't back up. Oh, it's gonna test us. I warned you about the bales. Your God has abandoned you. He saw the bales and said nope. It does show how many bales are left now, Rod says. It did. I think it's gone. I agree. Field must have anti-theft protection. Yeah, Coleman, I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. You're going to have to reach out to whoever bought your code from, man. $1,500 bales, yeah. You want to see me do it manually? Be a great stream. Just me endlessly circling, doing bales. Gotta get auto drop turned on for sure. All right, let's knock two or three of these out. See if we can get this going. Welcome in, Mercedes. We are 10:30. All right, let's roll it again. Why are there two vehicles on my field? You guys see this? The pallet forks are showing up as a vehicle? We're just going to move the pallet forks off. We're going to have a bunch of equipment on the edge of fields that did not work out tonight. Okay. Here we go. It is unhappy now. All right, let's drop it. See, it's not even there. Now I picked up the edge of the field. That's good. Let's just do one quick thing. It should be this field because, yeah, it's the one that has bales on it. Yeah, we're good there. Just making sure there's something silly going on. "24 hours or 24 days." I thought these contracts were hideous. Didn't realize you could 24-hour stream. One is your fork. Yeah, Jay, I don't know why it's showing up as a vehicle. All right, Rock, we'll see you when you get back, bud. Yeah, it is seriously fighting it. Now that's interesting. So it is showing the bales. I mean, we let it back off and see how far it goes. It's running into everything. Oh, it's not a game changer, Rod, if it doesn't work. Into the ditch. Oh, for sure. For sure into the ditch. The question is, do we end up in that ditch across the road? And I'm thinking the answer to that is probably yes as well. Where do we think we're going, friend? Where is he going? Oh, he's having a walkabout. Back through the ditch. And the next field. Yeah, I thought about that, Alan, but I mean, they are on rows, I agree. But baling is so finicky with the AI worker. Event like poles, class like ditch. Oh no, He-Man, if we get this to work, I can course play bale pickup. That's the easy part. It's getting this part to work that is a challenge. I want to fully disconnect, come back, reconnect, reopen. I want to go into course play, check out all of my settings. See, I can't do any field work settings. Drop our pins in again. All bales. Void driving on the fruit deactivated. JPS deactivated. Allow reversing. Yep. Loop the headlands. Don't care. Fold tools in a course. Return to starting point activated. Yep. All that stuff. Field work. Rod, man, that's crazy. 10. Thank you so much, man. That's incredible. Thank you. Guys, Rod just dropped the 10 gifted memberships. If you got one, make sure to send him some love. I got to wait for it to come through to call him out. Let's see. Perps, Aaron Bacon, Alex Young, Doris Van Weel, J.G. Fonternell, Eric McCuban, Grease Monkey, Clouds the Great, Patrick Shope, and Ben Goodwin got gifted memberships from Rod. Rod, you're the man. I really appreciate that. William, how's it going? Guys, show Rod some love in chat for sending that out. Those of you guys who just got gifted memberships, make sure to join the Discord and have your YouTube and your Discord linked, and your member benefits will transfer not only to YouTube but also to Discord. JF just missed it. Interesting that changed. We might be out of luck on this one, boys. We might just be out of luck. We don't have a lot of options on what we can do. Show course, open HUD. Wonder if it's the wrapper. It is a modded wrapper. I was thinking the same thing. But the tractor is base game, so it should be fine. Don't think that worker's feeling the field size. Yeah, he signed up for a minimum wage job and did not realize he was getting that. Well, you know, let's... I'm happy to give that a whirl. You know, what's owning 2 bale wrappers if one doesn't work? Jay, you did warn me. I agree. I agree. Oh, we gotta stop that too. All right. So if we come in here and we pick up a base game wrapper, because quite frankly, getting nothing done versus getting something done is going to be more beneficial regardless of the speed. So if we grab... This does round or square. 62,000 seems like a whole heck of a lot of money. With bale turner on end. No thanks for $2,000. We'll skip on that. Wide tires always given the option. Let's go with black and... Abandon all hope ye who enters this field. Enlight, welcome in over on Twitch. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great night. Glad to have you here. Alright, so if the Colossus doesn't do this with this bale wrapper, then it is definitely the modded bale wrapper issue. So, let's come in. Let's set everything up from scratch. Oh, we got to get a truck and a trailer, Nuke. We're going to run them. We'll run them hard. I mean, you could even use the word road train. Unfolding is good. Doesn't have a bales left counter. With magic. Get the road train. Oh, this is going to be a bummer if we're 2 bale wrappers in with no luck. 20 trailers. There's a DJ Gohan video where he took the TLX 9000 and I think he had 112 trailers on it. Now here's what's interesting, guys, right? So if I hit go to first waypoint, because I have these keybound on my Thrustmaster Farmstick, and I go to the first waypoint, see, now it is. The bales counter wasn't showing up. When I use the middle bale point, it does show up. That is very weird. Last time, and then we're going to be done with this. We're going to reset to the edge of the field, to the edge of the field, all the bales. Then we're going to drive it over to the edge. So I don't usually play a multi-day months. Do the contracts... Yeah, I agree, Alan. Do the contracts run out at midnight regardless of the day, or is it the month? Do I get 3 days if I'm running 3-day months? Is that what I get? I guess is the question. Maybe we start it with one in there. Trick it. J, contracts end of the month. Yeah, I agree, Virus. I'm not wrapping 1,500 bales. Definitely not on stream. And I don't have 3 weeks to go record them. Yeah. Okay. We're done. And yeah. Can we find the ditch? All the way down to the ditch. Perfect. Selling the bale wrappers. They're gone. Both of them. Lost money on that deal. We got to cancel the contract. We got to find a new contract then. Something to do with our little class. So let's see. Contracts. This one. Cancel. Okay. He's going to penalize me. $0. Perfect. Didn't lose any money. Garrett, welcome in. Should have saved the course from the baler. They were on the field. I didn't bail it, so couldn't get it. All right, what do we got? Hoeing. That's easy. The Colossus can do that. Field 89, done. We win. Easy contract. All right, and that one was on field 89, which should be right up the road from us. 89's at the corner. We're going to send... Let's get the forks back so we don't leave those at the field edge. Mr. Ace, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you have a good night. Very kind, Mr. Ace. Very kind words. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content. Yep, we are having a good time getting the channel up and running. I am enjoying it quite a bit.
That's right, everything.
We were on field 84 going this way. Now, where is the shop auto drive point going to be? Let's check that out.
Big and small.
Farm sell point. Do we have a shop in here? Sawmill, preserved grain, debris, carpentry, gas station, default vehicle shop. Going. You see him back at the shop. He'll go pick up his weeder or his hoe, whatever it is. We'll go from there. All right, let's grab. We have $330,000 left over. Let's work on the truck. As fast as that wrapper is, you could do it in like 2 hours. Nuke, not even I'm dumb enough to fall for that. All right, so this is the new work body 350 from FS Canada. Came out today. I'm excited for it. So this not only has a fuel tank, but it has an actual shop trigger built into it. The cones, my understanding is we're doing this live, guys. Have not played with this before. The cones come out, create a trigger zone. You drive your vehicle into it, and then you can use it like a shop and change your vehicles. So that's what we're going to do. So wheel setup. Well, that's not bad looking. A little thick, but that's a little too fancy for a work truck. Yeah, we'll go with that. Plow. I don't know if we're going to get snow or not, but this truck comes with a plow, so we're doing it. Valence lights. Valence lights? Am I missing them? Well, we're not going to get them if we don't know what they are. Tint. Rear tint. All tint. Oh, we got the headliners. We won't be able to see out. No tint then. Steps. We definitely want steps on this thing, getting in and out. Visor. Well, those are window visors. That's cool. Headlight glass, clear, tinted. Well, I like that. That looks nice. Front end lowered, leveled. Let's go with leveled for sure. Jerry, hey, how's it going? Southern, hey, BP. No worries, man. Glad you're here. Elite, how's it going? Glad you're here. The front bumper usually. That's a great call. Oh, you want to know what? I wonder if because I have the plow on there. Oh, it is lights on the valence. You were right, Hig. Okay, we're going to have a bunch of tiny little lights on the front. Not sure that's really a good choice, but we're going to do it anyways. Yep, there we go. All right, what are we thinking? Skoda gold bronze? No thanks. Skoda steel gray? Steel gray could be an interesting color. That's actually not a terrible look if we did do that. I don't like the bed color. We're going to have to change that, but... What would we say that was? Skoda gray? Steel gray? That's not too shabby, but I think maybe the bed color should be black. Elite, yes, I play on PC with a steering wheel and a Farmstick. Frostbite nuke? No. He-Man? No. We are not doing Frostbite. I had to change the whole series, the whole live series to get away from the Frostbite. All right, let's see. Front end. Yeah, let's try to get some of this stuff darkened up for the two-tone look. The headlights. Wow, that's super dark. That might be a bit much. Dark chrome. Interesting. Mirror caps. That's not quite the right color on the mirror caps. We need something a little lighter to match. That's pretty close. All right. I like it. It's different. Chrome will get you home. $9,790, guys. Gold and black. All right, here we go. Done. Done and done. Hunter, yeah, I played a lot on console before I got a PC. Took me a lot of years to save up to get it. But it was worth it. Oh, dark blue would have been a good option too, Jerry. Jay. Yeah, I was surprised, Virus. It was on sale, but the price is not. We can look at it. I downloaded it without even knowing what the price was. I just download FS Canada stuff because I like it. But this one is, I mean, it's $17,700. Now, I think they're claiming it's a 2019, so it's 6 years old. But even for a one-ton, that's half the price it should be. So, yeah. Isaac coming to PS6. Yep. Hunter, what PC do you recommend? I don't. Whatever PC you can afford works for you. I mean, there's a million options out there. I think that my experience has been that the GPU in Farmstick matters. I've had some frame issues, and I have a pretty powerful PC, so I wouldn't skimp out on the GPU. I also was just discussing with the guys that I just hit my, I think, 17 terabyte storage limit. So if you're going to do videos and mods and stuff, do that. But if you're not going to do content, then you don't need the storage. So, you know, I think anything in the 3,000 range for like an NVIDIA GPU or higher would be good. I'm running a 4070 Ti Super. I know like FS is running a 5030. So there are definitely some options out there for you. I want to because it's too expensive. Yeah, I agree, 3D. It's my favorite color. It would be a good day. Dirt, how's it going? Welcome in. Glad to have you. I see the ice cream man's going to be following you as well. Rod, we gave up on bales. Kale, welcome in. Oh, you're watching the Cow Ranch Challenge? Yeah, that's a great one. That was the series that took the channel to the next level. That one really made a difference, and I've really enjoyed making that one. That we've sort of ridden the Aero realistic livestock train from start to finish, and have enjoyed it. I'm recording the new episodes with the new updates now, and it's good. It's very, very good. What is the biggest If I say this, you guys are not going to give me a. What is the most efficient hoe we can find that's not a weeder? Because weeders and hoes are different, and it's a problem. Okay, well, we're getting this one. It's going to be. This is not going to be big enough for what we want to do, but it's going to get the contract done. Might just take 6.5 years. You know what I did? I can tell you exactly what I did there. Remember our shop is over there from trying the bales? So we just bought it and paid for delivery to have it delivered to a middle of a field we don't even need anymore. And is it over here where we can't? Oh, it's down here. Say down here we can't find it. Oh, and that's where the Super Rudy is too. Let's reset that. And let's reset this. Perfect. Two for one is always great. Yes, my ex and my wife, Southern. Not inside, round back. The 1 ton's looking sharp. All right, where are we headed for this contract? Get it rolling. What field did we pick up the hoeing contract on? 89. All right, well, let's get pulled out over here. '89 will be right in here. Field 89, away we go. Do we leave the... I think we leave the big weeder here because whatever we're going to get to pull it is what we're going to... is going to be delivered here. Get a handle on him, Jay says. What's my favorite truck, Jerry? It's a good question. Pickup truck? I've got a bunch. I like almost all of FS Canada's stuff. He's mainly on King Mods over there. My favorite truck, and we've had this discussion recently, and I have it installed tonight, is the 1990 Western Star Triaxle. I've got a modded version of this that I run that I really, really like. This is the base game. Only holds 14,000 liters, but it is dirt cheap at $42,000. So we'll be running probably a pair or triplet of these all over the place to get stuff done. Yeah, it was. All right, I want to pick up a trailer so we can get some stuff back to the farm. So, flatbeds, we got anything in here that'll work with this? No. Semis aren't going to do it. I don't know if I installed anything to pull behind this because we had so many issues with how loud the trailers were over on Backroads County. Oh, I did install the Prowler. Perfect. Oh, does this have a fifth wheel or hitch? It does. Has a goose in the back. Okay, fair enough. Prowler it is. So the Prowler is the trailer from 555. Great trailer. Love the trailer. You can set it up as a sprayer, water support, just have it as a regular gooseneck. Got all kinds of toolboxes, side boxes, all the things. Got steps, got racks, got crates, everything you need. Want the full ramp, we'll do an upper deck. The main color, light gray, it'll match the truck. The metal color, let's darken it up. We don't have a tank. The rims, we want to go with chrome because that's what's on the truck. Okay. Did a $25,000 one? Yep. That's a sharp looking setup tonight, guys. Pole's nice too so far. All right, what is the closest point to our farm? Gotta zoom out. It's so big. Probably field 87. That's gonna tip. That's definitely gonna tip, right? We'll crank the speed down. We'll make it work. Field 87. And let's bring cornering speed down to 50%. Did we get 50%? I don't think we did. I think we missed it. Yep, there we go. Apply. Total speed. Let's bump it down to 55. Send it off and on its way. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where I'd want to put it. That is the one challenge with the Prowler trailer. Is it loves to load that upper deck first. Are you going to hit the only pole on your route? Nope, we're going to clip that guy, though. You know what we can do when we get up there, if you guys remind me. I'll make the Truck and Farmer welcome in. My night is great. Hope yours is too. Appreciate you stopping by over on Twitch. Glad to have you here, man. I can make the auto load area so small in that upper deck that nothing fits. So we can get that changed. But that is a sharp looking trailer. All right. Still mowing, 34%. Still driving to the hoeing contract. Hey, Virus Man, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Get some sleep, man. Yep. Sunday Night Football. Who you watching, trucking? We got to be getting close with this guy, right? Thinking about it. We're going to 89, right? Contract should be on field 89. It is. All right, we're taking over. Seamless and flawless transition from AD to BP on the driving. I'd just like to point that out. I will say, when I played this last, I'm not sure that Dakota Farmer had put all the ditches in. I'm not remembering these ditches. Dallas Packers, yep. Yeah. Cal is a huge map. I got you, trucking. I know what you're saying. Picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, 16X, 4X feels big. 16X feels borderline unmanageable. All right. If this doesn't work, then we have to assume it is the Kloss that is the problem, and I'm really hoping that is not going to be the case. So, number of headlands, 3, rounded 3. Start work on the center, narrow field, no. Corner radius 5, overlap, we'll go with 3%. Field direction up, down, counterclockwise, all that should be fine. All of our settings are still good over here, so let's calculate. It's going to take a second to calculate the course. Truckin', thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Truckin', we have a Discord, too. So, a lot of guys hanging out over there. Great time. Welcome to join over there. Love to see you. Appreciate you hanging out and watching while you're watching some Sunday Night Football. Yeah, Nuke, after 200 acres, you can go to the unrealistic capacity stuff. I'm still waiting for this course to load in. Why are we back on bale wrap? Well, there's the problem, guys. Now all the Kloss wants to do is bale wrap. Yep, now we're calculating. I can't move. We're not frozen, but the map doesn't move when it's calculating. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. All right, he's off. Let's just make sure he's going full speed. Yeah, absolutely trucking. No pressure. Just glad you're here, man. We have a lot of fun over on the Discord. A lot of the guys in here are over on Discord posting pictures, playing their own version. We're on the Rod Challenge, which is one of our members, Roderick, who's in. You can see him chatting. He created this challenge, so we decided we'd do it on a live stream to sort of, one, have a lot of fun with it, and two, sort of give him some credit for all the work he put into making this happen. We've got a lot of guys doing it, so... Yeah, 4X is 4x4. You're right, Alan. So a standard map is 2x2, so it's actually 4 kilometers. And then the 4X is 16, and the 16 is 256, so it's huge. Mr. Ace, hitting those commands. Love it. Alright, you know, guys, I don't want to claim to be a courseplay expert, but this is going flawlessly. I've had no issue with the courseplay. Look at this guy just rolling out, doing his thing. Exactly like we expected. First contract for the Colossus, obviously. Why is the course not showing up? Okay, there it is. It showed up. We just got to get to 1%. Then we can leave this guy be. So for those of you in the chat that are Discord members, I was on the multiplayer server this afternoon. We had a blast. There were a bunch of us on there. Higgs, Cap, Roots, Rod, Nuke, He-Man. I'm missing anybody? But we've got a members-only 4X free docs map going right now. We also have an open, which is an open server that is console and cross-play friendly. So lots of opportunities to get involved over on Discord. We've got a bunch of different channels over there. I was saying earlier we have a number of folks in the chat and in the Discord that are real-life farmers who are doing this with big equipment. I have noticed that I think everyone who's doing it is running red. Don't know if that's a thing or not, but some really cool stuff over there. Guys sharing some really, really interesting stuff. I had a guy the other day share in the Hobbies channel his photography, which was absolutely amazing. So, you know, anything you do over there, we all want to see it and talk about it. So come join the Discord. Great group of guys and gals over there. A lot of fun and just a good time. Just an absolutely good time. And it's one more avenue for Team Nike to... Is Mike even here tonight? Did Mike ditch us entirely? Oh, he's still at the wedding. Mike had a day wedding and was drinking. I bet that's what it was. So he's probably sleeping it off. So we'll forgive Mike this time. But Team Nike is another venue for them to push me to do root crops and get another frostbite white harvester. That thing was awful. I didn't tell you, Nuke. As soon as I ended stream, I went to get that picture for the next episode, and all of Courseplay broke. The grain carts, neither of them worked. One of the harvesters started going berserk, going all over the place. It was absolutely insane. You guys just missed an epic Courseplay fail on our own. What was that, a carrot field? It was our big carrot field there. Gotta go red for old Hig. Yeah. Beaton. Matt Beaton over here, Beaton Farms. He's running red too. I saw in his pictures. He posted a cool one today doing the bean harvest, emptying into the grain cart. That was a really cool picture. It was just too bad that it was, someone mentioned carrots. It was a really cool picture of him emptying into the grain cart. All right, 1%. We are rocking and rolling. Perfect. We made it. Let's see if we can get into our property with the trees. How did this guy manage this course without absolutely obliterating himself on a tree? That is surprising. And then let's see if we can get the shop. Actually, let's set the shop up right here. Let's do it. Okay. So... Okay, live for the first time. Yeah, Hig, his drone shots were cool. Those were very, very cool. I mean, Hig, if you posted drone shots, I'd comment on yours too, so... Jackson, welcome in. Glad to have you. We are on the Dakota 16X map. We are starting the rod challenge. We have a mowing contract going. We have a hoeing contract going. And we are just about to explore the brand new, released today by FS Canada, Ford 350 work body with gas tank and, or I should say diesel tank with a fuel tank, and a shop. So I want to figure out... Alright, so X folds the bed up as expected. The notes said that the trigger was by the back right corner. So let's see. Activate service function M. Oh. Okay. And the cones come out? You guys see this? So that's the shop. That's cool. I was excited for this. Yeah, because everything runs on a computer, so it isn't a set of wrenches in the back of the service truck. It's a little laptop, so you can plug in your OB tuner and get all your error codes. Nuke carrots. I will say I missed the meadow grass of the map version. I have for Dakota 16. Your version is newer. The meadow grass is vanilla on the version I have. It looks lifeless. Yeah, I did see he redid all the meadow grass on this version. I went to his Discord and downloaded this directly from the link in his Discord, which is the itch.io, which is the link in the description on the video. So I can't waste money on a drone. I probably could even one video from it. Do you play American Truck Sim? I have played Jackson. I don't stream American Truck Simulator. I don't stream ATS. But I've enjoyed playing it. Before under the combine or the header. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of streamer magic here because I don't have a second vehicle here. But I want to put this into the trigger. I mean, if this really works, this is super cool. Okay, so hide markers, workshop, open vehicle options, left mouse button. Guys, did you see that? That is incredible. All right, so if you don't know, when you go to adjust your auto load zones, you have to change something on the trailer. Is it, Jackson? Coming to console? That's awesome. The laptop display changed? Look at the computer screen? It tells you what it is? The Prowler heavy-duty equipment gooseneck trailer, the value, the age, the operating hours, the condition. Guys, that's cool. That is really cool. I'll even give it to him. I know the text is going off the screen. See if I can get even closer. That is super well done. Yeah, I agree. Neat, badass. I agree. So FS Canada, I told you guys, I love their trucks. They do great stuff. They're the ones who make the Western Star, the dumper we're using too. But I saw this. It came out like 9 hours ago. Jackson, thanks for subscribing, man. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you. This is really neat. So Southern, you can go to King Mods, the mod site, and just search FS Canada. And he has a whole channel. The guy's got like 40 vehicles. I don't know if FS Canada is a guy, but the channel, it's like FS Canada, and then they have other people come in, and like each FS Canada and a couple people work on a vehicle, and then a couple different people work on a different vehicle. But I've got a number of his vehicles in a bunch of my playthroughs. Very cool stuff. Always well done. Always has lots of IC controls and options like that. So I tried to get the mod list posted for this today, but the Farm Sim whatever mod thing is not working. I had to do something. I got to figure something out with that. So I will do that later. Matt, welcome in. Glad you're here. So if you want to change your auto load zones, since you guys got me distracted with how cool that mod was, you have to change something on the trailer. Just needs floodlights on it. That would be cool. That would be cool if they came up from the side, like, and flooded the area that you're working on, like on posts. That would be really cool. So you have to change something first before you change your auto load zones. So just find something that doesn't cost you any money. Like tank color, we're just going to change because we don't have a tank. So now, if I come in here and I change these and I shrink them down and make them absolutely tiny, then when I hit save, it will save. If you don't change something on the trailer, then it won't do anything. So you hit change, and now I didn't want to change. I wanted to customize. Well, that was a waste. Let's go back and do it again. So switch the tank color back. Have to switch something again. Change this one. Shrink it down. We'll make it just way up here. Let's see if we can get this corner to go in a little bit more. I want this to be absolutely as small as possible. Now watch what's going to happen because I didn't do it in the right order again. When I actually change something, when I change the tank color back, let's just change it to this. See how it reset the box? So now I can redo it. Just have to do things in order. That's all. Now we should hit customize. Perfect. Now that box is tiny up there and we're good to go. You mean you were playing with us to make mod list? No, Hig, I actually tried to make the mod list before getting on. Actually, that's not true. I started downloading the mods for the multiplayer, and while that was happening, I was working on the mod list, and then it didn't work. I actually couldn't export the CSV file. I have no idea why. So, all right, so hide markers. Let's try that. So if we hide markers, that removes the cones. Now, look, the cones are back in the back of the truck. Yeah, Roger. Look at 6 people. There's always like, it's like when a music artist like brings someone in for a song. There's always like a couple of different people on each mod, so they do just incredible stuff. So the cones are in the truck. If I hit show markers, I hit L. The cones go out of the truck and come back out. This is so well done. Come back over here. Hit L. I got to get closer to the trigger here. It's freaking out a little bit because I'm too tall. Okay. So the cones come in and out. That's really, really neat. All right, and then let's fold it up. Deactivate service function. We're going to go with M. Computer screen shuts off. How great is that? The door closes. Even the computer screen closes. And we're back to a normal truck. Yeah, this was a great pickup for tonight. I'm excited for this. So now, let's see if I made the auto load spot small enough. Oh, do we have a beacon light on here we can turn on? Oh, we do. It's sequential and LED. Very nice. Yeah, so now the top trigger area is so small that nothing will load on that top deck unless we want to do it manually. So that's nice. Are all these little lights going to turn on when I turn the lights on? Let's see. Wow. And the front valence lights, which for people who don't know, because I obviously did, is this thing over here. The fog lights don't turn on, but that's all right. We'll forgive them for that. That is very, very well done. All right, let's go find our sawmill. Hey, there's the Kloss. As you guys can see, top right corner, $580 wage payment. I am paying full horseplay wages on my playthrough. Not cheating it in and doing it $0. So we'll be paying our workers. I'm not sure it's a fair wage for the size fields we're having them work in, but they are getting paid. Where is there's our sawmill. I think we should put a driveway in. And I'm not sure with the ditches, workers are just making a good living off you. We'll see. I'm not sure with the ditches if we own all the way to the road. So this could get interesting. We'll have to see what happens here. So we want to go right here. Okay. So we're going to bring this over. Can we fill the ditch to put a driveway in? It looks like we can. That is great news. Got a lot of gravel. Go with the red gravel for this playthrough. There are driveways? Sure, Jay, but I want one here. I want what I want. Rusty Chevrolet Music Christmas song, Isaac. I'm not sure what that one is. I have the Terraform Anywhere. Instead of moving the 80 triggers, I just even out the ditches as I visit a field. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, Rod. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, the auto drive network, having that pre-loaded is incredible. I think it's just a matter of, like you're saying, customize it as you use it. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Not sure I filled that out enough going this way. Okay. I mean, Jay, you warned me against the baling contract, and I did it full speed ahead anyways, and you saw how it turned out, so can't be surprised that I continue to act the way I've been acting all night. We reference eyes. All right, we're going to cut down a couple more trees, and then we're going to need something for the yard here to get trees into the trigger, because once I get these couple felled here into the trigger, we're not going to have any way to move them. We're not going to use super strength, so we're just working the couple that we can while we can. And there goes the tree. Don't need that one. I keep you on your toes, Jay. Keep you on your toes. So, long-term look at the rod challenge. We have to make a boatload of money, guys. Like, just so much money. I'm going to go through, hopefully before the next live stream. If not, it'll be shortly thereafter. But need to make a list of the lands I have to own. Rod did that for the northeast corner. I'll go through and do that for the northwest corner. Rod, I looked at your notes. I think it was 3,587 acres or something. How many rods to the Hogshead can this challenge get? It's going to be competing with the number of J's. Stupid dang game, vaccine. Yeah, Rock, absolutely. Well, Rock, I mean, hey, maybe a pain to get, but glad you have it. So, the bale wrapping failed, Rock, epically. I tried, like, 2 different wrappers and everything else didn't work. So we bought a hoe and are hoeing a field with the Kloss, which happens to be right over there through the woods across the street. We picked up the 1-ton FS Canada released today Ford with a service body that you can unfold and the cones come out. And there's a little computer in the back door. And it basically turns into a shop. So that is very cool. See if I can get close enough to get it to work. Let's see. No, it's because I got the trailer attached, I bet. But this unfolds, the cones come out, and turns into a workshop, so that was very cool to see. And we're just doing a little bit of tree work before we have to go buy something to actually start moving trees in earnest here, because we're not going to be able to reach our trigger any longer for the sawmill. So it's been Not a lot of progress, but we're getting there. Slow and steady. Rod, 3875 acres. We are beaching. 3,875 acres for the northwest corner, guys. Or the northeast corner, I'm sorry. So I can only imagine that it's going to be basically the same for the northwest. And there'll probably be some overlap, actually, because some of the fields, they cross over. Yeah. Lumberjack will clear everything. This is all going to be yard anyway, so it's all right. What I should have done is I should have turned on Southern. Oh, Southern. Oh, that's good. I wonder why that name's sticking out to you. I have a guess. I'm going to keep it to myself, but I do have a guess as to why that name is sticking out to you. All right, we're going to drop a waypoint. We're going to send this guy back to the shop, pick up a telehandler or something so we can start really bringing trees in. Oh, almost had to bring Hig back in from the multiplayer server. No, not console, unfortunately, Rock. All of FS Canada's stuff is PC only as far as I know. I'm trying to find my driveway since Jay says all you gotta do is look. Let's grab the auto drive network. That's going to need a soften. Ooh, that is rough. And let's mark this waypoint as... Actually, do I want to mark this one? We don't. We don't. We're going to loop it. Put a two-way in. And actually do it right the first time, because we're going to use this auto drive just absolutely to death on this map. There's no point in putting temporary things in. It may as well just do it right the first time. All right. We will label this point farm for this quick moment. As we discussed previously, having your farm node at a spot that blocks your driveway when you send stuff back to it is not ideal, but since we don't have enough trees cleared yet, we're going to leave it there. Wow, that one is way down there. I don't think we'll ever come from that way, but we'll put it in just in case. Edge of the map where the road end is? Yeah, I would imagine. Alright. Defaults. Vehicle shop. Sender. Yeah, Rock One, I was talking about that. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned, but I was talking about that. About your stuff. That was super cool. Really, really good stuff. All right, let's rate the sale while the truck's coming back, and let's figure out what we want to have. I think this is going to be a critical piece of equipment, having a plow. This is the 22-meter one, not the huge one. There's one bigger than this. But for $28,000, we could do plowing contracts. Now, do we have any plowing contracts? That is the real question here. We're going to need a big tractor. We have fertilizing, another hoeing, spraying, weeding, wood transport. Let's go back to get some new ones. Bale wrapping. We could try that again. It was so successful the first time. Weeding. We probably should do the weeding because we have the weeder. So let's accept that one and at least get it knocked out. Jay, you heading back out to dinner? It's another 45 minutes away. Hey, Muddy, thanks so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night. Get some rest. Yeah, all the East Coast guys are crashing out. It's getting late. Appreciate you guys hanging out as long as you have. So let's see. Let's buy this. I never understood what the high hitch versus the low hitch actually did in game. Hey, Luke, welcome in, man. Good to have you. Hope you're having a good night. I never understood what the high hitch did versus the low hitch. Never really seemed to do anything for me. Perfect, done. Little red plow. Never too late to grind on the member server. He-Man, you're not wrong. You guys were, last night, you guys went crazy on the member server. Absolutely insane. We do have like some sprayer options here that could be interesting. I mean, this is the same one, right? 5200 Delta. Yeah, we could pick, that's cheap. 72% off. Man. I don't want to spend all of our money, but there is some good stuff in the sale. 27 meters. So it's the smallest one, but it's free. Okay, so this one's 20 grand and 27. Does this one, there's more money? Is this a larger? No, it's still 27. Let's remember that and come back to it and see if we get something else in the sale. Closed for autumn vacation. They open the 27th. I got a new SimTask Farmstick for S25, but it's a pain in the ass. But what's your setup? Luke, that's a great question. I need to put out a video on that. But basically, the left side base buttons are course play on the bottom, all 6 of them. The base on the right side is my map, my menus, and auto drive. The front buttons, I guess, where you put your hand on the bottom. The middle one is connect. The other 2 are switch vehicles, and the bottom one is start vehicle up. And then on the actual farm stick, the bottom right is unfold. F1 and F2 I have key bound to a couple different things like unfold tarps and trailers and do tension belts. The orange up and down one I use for GPS. The middle one is unfold. The left one on the stick is turn implement on. And then the joystick or the toggles are for speed and for the camera. Basically, is a quick version of what I do. Member server for 17 hours free. I was on the member server for 17 hours. Rod, I'm not sure you should admit that, but my eyes would bug out. Like I said, the grind never stops. Jay, your farm stick. No, Jay's not saying using it. Getting it set up is. It took me years to get mine set up. The 2007 Ram 1500 Cummins swapped. I did see that one, Isaac. That one looks good. I mean, Luke, I have 2,500 hours in Farm Sim 25, all with the farm stick. So, yeah. Yeah, I've got a little bit of muscle memory. But I changed stuff even recently on that just because I didn't like the way it was. So, definitely a lot. I wouldn't stress about it, Luke. I would just set it up and start using it, and you'll realize, like, hey, I haven't pushed that button in, you know, whatever, a week, 2 weeks. And then change it. And that's what I did with mine. I didn't have any course play or any auto drive on there for a long time. And then I put it on there, and I was very, very happy that I did. All right. We're looking for something to pull logs with. I think we're going with the Deutz. I think we're going with the Deutz and the winch. Medium tires. We don't need medium tires for an extra 1,000. I guess we do. It's the only option we have. We could switch tires. Are all the tires on this tractor at least $1,000? Then why isn't the price just up 1,000, guys? Like, come on. I mean, I'm going to go with BKTs if you're going to force me. I will go with weights. Man, 5,000 for weights. We're not going with weights, guys. I lied. Totally lied. Oh, you're on Xbox, Luke, so it's preset. Gotcha. Gotcha. That is, yeah, that's a lot harder. Isaac, I did not see the 69 Charger. Let's get the Deutz and the winch, which we're going to buy. That is Kit Bash. That's a good one. All right, we need to buy the winch. We go drag some trees. If you guys can't tell, I am loving Tony's winch mod. It is really, really good. We got Deutz green to match. Winch cover, Deutz green. The loops, guess what? Green. I don't know how much horsepower we need for that big, maybe February 31st. All right, April. Wasn't that the April's line from Parks and Rec? Got the T120 as well. Awesome. Very cool. I think Southern, who just left, also has a Thrustmaster wheel. Oh, someone will know better than me. But there's an episode of Parks and Rec where April, Ron's secretary, has scheduled all of his appointments for a date that she didn't think existed, and that day comes and he has all of his meetings all at once. It's pretty funny. Isaac, 2019 F350 Limited Martin bed, right here, buddy. That's what this guy is, and it is sweet. It is very, very cool. And the Deutz does 37, so we really don't need to tow it, but we're here, so we may as well. Made my parents buy it for me. Well, Luke, maybe didn't make them. Maybe, you know, maybe you earned them. All right, we're off. Back to the farm to get some forestry work done. The auto-drive network, the preset one is nice on this map. It works, or I should say the imported one is really, really nice. So checking our equipment. All right, we are 57% done with the mowing. We are, let's see, 2 hours and 12 minutes into stream. Persuaded, that's good, Luke. I like that better. We are 2 hours and 12 minutes into stream. We started this as our first contract. Our first purchase was this mower as well. And 57% done. That's how long this takes, guys. Absolute insanity. You returned your Thrustmaster and is spinning a Logitech. Cool. Yep. Isaac, if you're looking for it on King Mods, just search FS Canada. They're the modder. They make lots and lots of great vehicles. I am a big, big fan of their stuff. It's occurred to me that if I had been smart, which I'm not, my mower would have been done by now. I would have had this guy row this up, and then I could have come back with a tractor. All right, I think we're done on 5 times speed. We'll go down to 3. I think we're caught up. Might get him to pitch in, but being 48 years old and retired, there's no persuasion. Love it, Rock. Love it. All right, the hoeing contract continues. We're at 14% because that is a tiny little hoe. It is going to be all day and all night before that one is done. And then we got this guy. Our work body F350 pulling the Deutz back to get some lumber done. We have our first production down. Our industrial sawmill already have some pallets being produced. We have a lot of wood to clear out of the forest. I feel like it's going to blow up when I play Forza. Well, Luke, I can tell you, at least on PC, the force feedback on the steering wheel in Farm Sim, in my opinion, is broken. I've had no luck getting force feedback to work, so 'tis life. I think we're going to get a lot of miles. Victoria, welcome in. So glad to have you. Hope you're having a great day. I think we're going to get a lot of miles on the Ford, guys. All the driving we're going to do, I think it's going to be a lot of miles on the Ford. All right, we are in a bit of trouble financially. 66,000 left from the 2 million we started the episode with. This is the epitome of the rod challenge. We are at a point now where we have got to make money. Now, we've got good money coming in, right? So if you guys want the recap, we have 2 big contracts going on. We have a $206,000 hoeing contract that is active and being worked on right now, and a nearly $350,000 mowing contract that we have active as well now, too. Yeah. Now, I'm thinking we may end up sending... I'm thinking I might buy a tractor and put that baler on field 85 and just have it bale. I should have had it swath dropped. That would have been the smart way to do this. Clearly was not thinking. Luke, it's 4:36, 10 minutes ago. Well, Luke, I'm glad you stopped by. Spark my brain. Force feedback. What? So when you move the wheel, force feedback makes it harder to turn based on the speed and the weight of the vehicle and the load and everything else, which should definitely be a thing in Forza. It's just tough on PC. AVP, I just saw a note from Go Ham. Apparently, Autoload Wood is now available. I am running the latest version of Autoload as far as I know. I get my Autoload, my Course Play, and my Auto Drive from GitHub directly. It takes too long for it to get to the mod hub, and typically 3 or 4 versions are released before each or between each mod hub version as well, so I just don't wait that long. Alrighty, get ready to do some forestry work. Do we have a cheap tractor in the sale I could use to bale? I'm guessing the answer is no. Because what does our baler take for power? I think it's going to take a lot, guys. Where is our baler? Ah, down here. 350 horsepower. Well, I don't think we have a 350 horsepower tractor. The Deutz is not. The Deutz is in the 200s. Deutz is 287. We may be losing that grass, which would be a real bummer. Some guy on the phone, welcome in. Good to see you. On FS22, forestry is a huge pain. Forestry can definitely be a huge pain on console, I agree. Silage is very viable. And the thing about silage, some guy, is that the price on most maps is very, very steady, so it's good to sell year-round. So getting a mower set up, getting some grass cut, and some silage turned in is absolutely a viable option. So I would definitely give that a whirl if you're not enjoying the forestry work. Scott Smith, welcome in. Hi, how's it going? The hand baler on Homestead does not require... You know, Alan, you're towing the line here. You haven't crossed it, but you're getting real close with that comment, the hand baler. It requires 1 human power, but no horsepower. Let's just get the Ford out of the way. We're going to drag some logs real quick, try to get this thing powered up. I agree, Rock. Isaac, I'm not sure about the Dodge Semi. Is that the one with the extended cab on the back? It looks like they slapped a Dodge body, like a Dodge pickup truck body on a Semi chassis. Maybe I have seen that one. Victoria, what I like about FS25 is very calming. Very, very low stress. Lots to do. You know, like some guy just said, like he's not enjoying forestry, go do something else. You can do that. You know? You can always find something to do in FS. Always a good time. Great question. Can you not lease a big tractor? Luke, I cannot lease tractors in this challenge. In this challenge, I have to own everything. There are no leases. There are no loans. There is nothing of that nature. Okay, we got a giant loop around that tree. Not sure how I feel about that, but we're going to give it a try. Tony's winch mod at work again. I'm running low on human power. Some guy, what I would suggest, and certainly Rock chime in too, but what I would suggest is I would do silage because it leads into animal stuff. Because if you're doing all the grass equipment, you can get into sheep and then into cows. So you have options there because you're already going to have the equipment. So I think that doing silage opens up a lot more for you than just selling the silage to make money. So I would give that a whirl and try that. Plus, you can do like a fermenting silo. You can do bunker. There's a lot of different ways to do silage. You can wrap bales. So there's a lot more to do there than just make silage. Luke, I primarily do challenges. Keeps it interesting for me. Not always. The Backcountry Road series was definitely just a playthrough. We had a lot of fun just hanging out on that one for a couple weeks. But yeah, I do a lot of challenges just to give me some framework to play within. This one is actually the guy in chat, Roderick, who's chatting right next to you. This is actually his rule set for this map. He came up with this all on his own and was kind enough to share it with us over on our Discord server. And a bunch of guys, including myself, thought it sounded really good. Those guys jumped in and started playing it and had a really great time with it. And I thought I wanted to give it a whirl too. But I already had 3 series going, so we switched up the live stream, and I'm doing the rod challenge on live stream now. Lost that tree. Was it waste? Gonna lose that one over there next, apparently. Yeah, Rod, that's true. King, welcome in. Hey, how's it going? No, eggs do not pay well. Yeah, sheep you get wool. That's definitely the eggs, even in FS25, some guy. Chickens, I mean, you can have 5,000 chickens, and it's not great. King, how's it going, man? You have a good night? Glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. I am on Dakota 16X, King. It is linked down in the description of the video. And it is made by Dakota Farmer, also known as Volmer. And it is a 16X map. We are up here in the corner. These fields are absolutely huge. The smaller fields on the map, this is the smallest one, is 12 acres. The field next to our farm is 365 acres and costs almost $9 million. So this is a huge, huge map. Dakota, the map also comes in a 4X version. A little smaller, doesn't have the outside fields. So if you're playing on PC, it is a PC map. If you're playing on PC and the 16X doesn't play well with your PC, you can run the 4X. We got a couple guys doing that as well. Or if you just don't want to run the 16X, you can do the 4X. But both versions are great. The map maker, the modder, is very active in his community and supporting the map and is still doing updates. And I think the update that the version I downloaded for tonight was updated like within the last couple of weeks. So even though it's been out for months, so great map. Truckin' went to overtime. Who won, Truckin'? Cheesehead's victory. I had 500 cows. I don't know what they eat, so they're dying at the moment. Luke, you can start with silage. Is probably your best easy option for cows. TMR is what you want to get them on eventually. All right, I think we'll get this last one cut down. We'll get the winch, pull a bunch of stuff in. Rock, what economy are you playing on? That's great. I mean, that's by all means. I am not the expert, just my experience and opinion, and I'm regularly wrong and able to be wrong. Not a problem for me. I just know that I've got a whole bunch of chickens on the Realistic Cattle Ranch series, and I've had them since day one essentially, and just do not feel like I'm getting much out of them. They don't eat much, it's not costing me much, but it has not been a big money maker. Winching up a couple of trees. This is Tony's loader. It's a handmade tool pack, the loader pack. This thing is great for doing tree work. Did we bite off more than we could chew? Or we caught on something? I think we're caught on something. Oh, just started overtime. Awesome, that's exciting. We are definitely caught on something over here. Let's see. Let's give it a quick cleanup. That's good. I mean, I thought you were going to say easy, Rock. So if you're getting that normal, that's awesome. Oh, we tangled on this one. It can go away too. We can get rid of it. So tonight on stream we'll hit 3 hours tonight easy, maybe even a little bit more. Not even gonna get the grass contract done at this rate from the looks of it. Absolutely crazy how big a 16x map is. I did not think the Deutz 7 was gonna struggle. Color me surprised. What if we just grab one tree? Is it the 2 trees that's a problem? Yeah, I think it's the 2 trees that's a problem. This one could be a bit of a challenge. Getting the angle right. Jay, you know you're always welcome, buddy. Luke, that's fine. Nothing wrong with playing on easy. Farming sim is not like an FPS game. There's no winning and losing. You just play and have a good time. If you're having a good time, you're playing right. That's all that matters. Can we get this one to come through or around enough to get into the trigger? I thought the angle on this one might be a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can snap it around over here real quick. Trying to read chat while I'm doing this, and it's not working real well. Are we in the trigger? Maybe we can just dump at the trigger. Maybe we're here. Maybe we crossed over enough. Nope, we are not. Let's see. I feed barley, cheaper in the long run. You can factor in any other. Yep, it's true. I like barley as well. Victoria, what do you like? Do you like FS25? Absolutely. I got a couple thousand hours in here, so absolutely. Grease Monkey, where can you find that winch? If you go to my Discord, which is !Discord in chat, you'll get the link. There is a channel for all of my series and challenges, and I do not have the mod list up for Dakota 60Next, which is this map we're on tonight. I was working on it this afternoon, didn't get it done. However, this winch is on the Homestead series. It is on the Realistic Cattle Ranch series. And you can find it. It's Tony, is it 9278 is the modder's name. And he has an itch.io page. You can get it there, or you can find it in a couple of the mod sites, but you should definitely go to his itch.io if you can and get it from him there, because it is a great mod. The detail is incredible. I'm not connected anymore, guys. I'm dragging nothing. So I would definitely go check that out, but you can use the mod list there. And if you use, if you use the ! Mods now, you'll actually just get the link to the mod list as it is. So you'll be able to get it that way if you want to. I think on the mod list is called the Loader Pack. Jay, you're sticking around for this tree. You might be here for a long time. This tree is fighting me. When in doubt, push it. Just need to go up a little further. Let's see. Hey, thanks, some guy. Appreciate that. Go play, have fun. Can we clear the corner? Oh, thanks, Rod. Oh, perfect, Reese. Excellent. I need like an inch on this tree to pull it in. 4 p.m. Monday afternoon. Holy goodness. Homemade attachment pack. Yep, that's it. Come on, I need the corner of this tree to get in that trigger. Didn't think the Deutz was going to struggle. Alright, I think that corner is in. That tree was the struggle bus. Perfect. Done. Frank Beans, welcome in. I really should really work like this. Yeah, it would be great, wouldn't it? Yalibera, sir, how to download it? How are you? Welcome in. There are links to all the mods that I play with in my mod list. This list for this map is not up yet, but you can use the !mods command in chat, and it'll give you the link, and then you can find the mods, and there are links to where they download as well. Victoria, keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is the plan. This little baby tree will be quick. Thanks, Hig. Yep, that's the mod list, Victoria. Like I said, the mod list for this map is not yet out. Had some problems with the mod manager this afternoon. I could not export the CSV for this one. Yeah. Rivera, you can absolutely subscribe if you want. I'd appreciate it. We've got a great community here. Check out the Discord too. 330 acres of carrots yet. I think, Nuke, I think maybe we'll save one field, like one huge field. We have to harvest all of them too. That's part of the challenge as well, right? And we'll save one giant field for carrots at the very end. But remember, at 200 acres, I get... Jay getting spicy. I don't know, Riviera, if the winch is on Xbox. Actually, I'm pretty sure it isn't because it's on his itch.io, so it has not been submitted to Mod Hub, so it is PC only. But remember, Nuke, at 200 acres, I get to go to unrealistic capacity. So even a 300-acre carrot field, which would be a boatload of carrots, I'm going to harvest with a 50-meter header and a 5 million liter capacity. So maybe we save that for the last stream on this challenge, for our very last field that we need to do. And we end where it all begins, with carrots. So, Riviera, both the map and the mods we're discussing currently are PC only. Console does not support 4X or 16 or 64X maps. You only get standard size maps on console. Hand tools for carrots. He-Man, you know as a fact that that would be... I don't even think that would be a 24-hour stream. I'd have to, like, make this a multiplayer server, and you guys would have to come in here. And I would have 5 guys on course play harvesters, hand harvesters, and then all of you guys in here as well. We'd all be on here for, like, 12 hours trying to get that done. I sure will, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. Daniel, welcome in. I don't know, making on the trees yet. Haven't figured it out. This joist is not pulling tonight. It does not like hooking up to 2 trees. It is a 1-tree kind of tractor. But Daniel, I imagine I'm going to make a good penny on the planks, the long planks, and the wood beams. But that said, I don't know how recently you joined the stream, but we are playing on the Dakota 16X map, and fields cost millions of dollars. So even if we make a couple $100,000 on wood, it's not touching what we got to get to buy the fields we need to buy to complete the challenge. So this is really a project just to get our farmyard going. And figured rather than buying an open, pre-cleared farmyard, we would buy a field with a bunch of trees in it so we could make some money while getting it cleared. Yeah, Riviera, it's definitely... only playing Farm Sim on PC is a very, very different experience. I played a lot on console early on. I'm dragging that one up. It's completely vertical. We're going to get stuck on this next little tree. So I played a lot on console early on, and I went to PC. It's definitely different playing on PC. There's a lot more mods. Yeah, Cap, there are a couple of 64X maps out there. Rod, did you ever, was it Rod or was it Mike? Which one of you guys was trying to get the 64X to load the other night? Wasn't that you, Rod?
Invented inventing. Really? We were the first. What about airphones? Of course. Artificial intelligence.
Alan, that's my line. How much is a PC? You can spend as much as you want there, Riviera. I would say to get a good performing PC, probably have at least $1,500. But you can certainly spend a whole heck of a lot more than that. Yep, Riviera, I have lots and lots of videos. Cap, I'm out on that. Whatever you mean. You don't want to be on a 64X map where... Completing the contract takes 3 days because you got to drive literally 100 miles to turn it in. I'm so happy I re-keybound the Link winch. These trees are awful for getting tangled up. Give me my Scotch pines back. What is this? What is this even tangled on? Look at this. It's just these branches up here, these tiny little branches that are overlapping that are causing all this pain and suffering. You need 64 gigabytes of RAM for sure, yeah. And I was looking at 5090s, and there are really not many options with 64 gigs of RAM out there for a 5090, which would be the only way I would ever consider upgrading. Daniel, I just joined your stream. I used to play on Xbox. I only farmed corn. That's all right. We're doing the Rod Challenge here. We got to own a quarter of the map, which is about 3,000 acres. So this morning or this evening, we are just getting started with that challenge. We are just a couple hours into what is probably going to be a several hundred or several thousand hour challenge, depending on how quickly it goes. So we've got mowing going, we've got hoeing going, we've got forestry work going, have all kinds of things working. Riviera, you can probably find one for 500 bucks. I don't know if it'd run farm sim very well. Yeah, we're cutting trees ourselves. I did not do a very good job getting these stumps up, did I? I keep saying we're going to be done with the tree work, and I keep having to cut more trees down to get the trees to the sawmill that we already have. Yep. Riviera, my links are in all my videos. I think I got 196 videos on the channel now. Just about to hit 200 videos. So you can check it out. This tree is going to be a problem. And when it is, we're leaving it. I'm not cutting any more trees down to get this tree out. Victoria, thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. Appreciate you. Get some rest. The trick, guys, is if you don't look at the trees when you're pulling them, they don't know to get stuck. Riviera, I don't think we're going to get to wheat harvest tonight. I don't have a harvester. And I haven't seen a wheat harvest contract, and we don't have any fields, so... all day, most days. Not only funny, but I appreciate it, Rock. That's a kind sentiment. I do try to release 5 videos per week. I shouldn't say I try. I have been releasing 5 videos per week. Plus, we added some live streams now, so the content is definitely coming out fast and hot. Riviera, sure. This is Nacho Cast Music. He's a fellow content creator who has very graciously... What in the... You guys see this? That's not going to work. Has very graciously put together royalty-free music for streamers to use. So that's what you're listening to now. So if you like his stuff, check him out. Link is in the video as well. Nacho Cast does great stuff. He's also a content creator and has some great videos out there. The winch is not long enough to reach, so we're dragging just one tree in. Cyberbeck, welcome in. Yep, this is Farm Sim 25. We are on Dakota 16X. All right, Riviera, have a good night, man. All right, let's grab these last 2 little ones, and we should be done with a big portion of the tree work. $77% on our mowing contract, 27% on the hoeing contract. Making progress. We are at a stage where we are stuck waiting on the money, guys. We can't do anything else until we get more money coming in, so... Give me just a little bit on that last one. Alright, let's see where we're at here. 177,731 liters of wood. That is great news. Let's give that... Let's see. Nope, we're at 100%. We're good. That'll run. Rex! Welcome in, man. Great to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, Sunday night, just getting back in town, so wanted to get a stream out there. Hope you had a great weekend, man. Rock, I might have missed it. What's your crop plan for the rod challenge? The crop plan is, so Rock, we have to harvest every field on the map. So remember, I keep saying this, guys. Don't lose track. Dakota 16X. We have to harvest every one of these fields at least once. So the plan is to get a army of harvesters and just start harvesting fields. I'm going to have to build some sort of spreadsheet to keep track and see if I can actually get that done. That's going to, I think, be the hardest part. But in general, we started with grass because that's where we're going to have the most luck. You can see our mower working here, filling in the alternating rows that we mowed last time. So he is working away at that. So grass is going to be a big part of it. We're going to be... Oh, Rax, that's right. I knew you said you were traveling in your last stream. So hopefully the hotel internet was good for you, Rax. But yeah, Rock, so we're just going to do it all. That's what's going to happen. Can you buy a winch in base game? Yeah. Oh, Riviera, welcome back. Not carrots, I hope. Yeah, there are lots of winches in base games. So if you come into your forestry section and come down to winches, all of these are base game. Just this loader winch by Tony that I brought in is not on Mod Hub, but these are all base game, and they work with tractors. You also have the option if you come in here, you have, what are they going to be under? Miscellaneous. You got stuff like this, and this comes with 2 winches on the back as well. You can just see them there, the little hook sticking out. Has dual winches and log plates and all that kind of stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff in there. So we are 79% done with the mowing contract. I really need to get this grass. Just got to figure out how that's going to work. Yeah. Was it, is that the one that Gaming Joy did the edit on? I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. He did the edit on... There's another one. Is it in Mod Hub? I may not have downloaded it. He did an edit on this one, the Felix. And increased the winch power and a couple other things. Super, super cool. But yeah, very, very cool equipment. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. We do, if we want to get this grass, which I'm not sure why it's showing as a full grown state when it's being cut. It's a little bit weird, but it is harvesting and we are making progress on our contract. This field right here, field 85, is 372 acres. It is on the list of fields we have to own. It is $9 million, so it's going to be an expensive one when the time comes. We have our little Kloss doing a hoeing contract. It is 28% of the way done. The good news is that we have 3 days per month, so we have overnight to get this stuff done, so it's not like we're stuck getting it done before the end of the day. We are on 3x time as a minimum, so we have to keep things going, and we are really, at this point, guys, frozen with our contracts as far as income goes, so we have to figure out how to get more money in before we can really take next steps, because there are a couple things in the sale here that we should look at. I mean, some of these blue drive planters we should be picking up. We've looked at the sprayers already. I mean, we could get into cotton, but I don't think it's worth the money to do cotton. We have, that's a nice, the Brant Beavertail. That's a nice looking trailer. Yeah, here's the Felix is on sale. So we have some options. We got a couple, I think it's at least one AF11. We have a number of grain headers in here. The T7 is interesting. It's only 302 horsepower. We need it to be 350 to pull our baler, which was supposed to be pulled by our mower, but that didn't work out. So we will see what we find. The Mercedes are just too slow for this map. Have a bunch of tree equipment on here that we don't need. 16-meter header. I think we had a 17-meter header earlier. A couple more tractors. Would love to get the Rogator. Get some spraying contracts done, but that is going to be a tough one. So, and I did download the Underbelly Lizard trailer, which I love. This is back from FS22. Looking to get that picked up too when we have a little bit of cash. Hey, Higgs, have a great night, man. Night Possum, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Game's over. Tied 40-40, Truckin' Farmer. Craziness. Is the rod challenge a time challenge? No, it's not. Though, the suggestion was made, and I think is a good one, you could play this with 4 people and basically each have a quarter of the map you have to own and race to see who can get it first. That would be a crazy challenge. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think the biggest challenge with that would be that another 16-meter headers. We've got good headers in here, too. We've got to buy a couple of 17.4. The biggest challenge is you'd have to limit that to certain times. They don't have to be on for the same amount of time, and I think it would take so long to get done that it'd be tough to have everyone in here playing and doing the same thing. So could be a bit tough, but would be a lot of fun. I think we got more stuff in the sale already, guys. Higgs, man, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun on the server today. Good work keeping the Nike Hig, what do we call it? The He-Man Nike Hig farm in order. I'd wheel my 17-hour days, Rod. 4 people, 4 lives. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you look at the map, right? Like, I mean, it was a good suggestion. I mean, you could definitely, you would just have to decide, like, which, you know, where the crossover lines are on the outside, but you could absolutely go through and have people buy it up. It'd be great. We are still harvesting corn right now, He-Man. Did you buy the new harvester, He-Man? Do we have the new harvester finally? That's what I want to know. Because those boys were fighting over spending money. Yes, you did buy it. It was $300K, so you got the money. That's good. Hey, Cap, have a great night, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Daniel, am I using AI? Yes, I'm using Courseplay. I'm right there with you, trucking. I'm East Coast, too, but I don't got to get up in the morning, so it's okay. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Glad you got to watch a game and watch some football as well, so thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, Rack's first time. I just figured it out. It was such a cool, like, I sort of understood what he had done. But the whole thing where he, like, downloaded and got the music and put it as his own channel in FarmSim with that little instruction video, craziness. I'd never seen anything like that before. So, very, very cool. And Rax, I know you've got some of your own music on your channel, too. Yes, I bought it as soon as we had the cash before Nuke could spend it. We like spending money. Kevine's running the Nuke combine, I'm running the auger wagon, and Nuke is hauling 2 tippers. Yeah, we all knew what Nuke was doing. Let's not pretend like Nuke was doing anything other than trying to make a road train out of everything he could try to connect. That was the easy part. We all knew what Nuke was doing. All right, next challenge. Let's see if we can continue to navigate the trees without increasing our crash counter. Hig went to bed, so we're sort of self-inflicted on keeping track of our own crash counter, which, you know, never goes well. He-Man is running. Okay, yeah. Raffio, this is NachoCast music, which is linked in the description down below, and it is an add-on to FarmSim from a great content creator, NachoCast, where he has brought in royalty-free music and written a script or a code or figured out how to do it, where it comes into FarmSim as its own channel on the in-game radio. So it is super cool. And music's very chill and enjoyable. So check out the link down below. Send Nacho some love. He does some incredible stuff. Great guy as well. So definitely stop by and see him. While we're talking about great people, we got Rax in the chat, guys. Most of the people in here know Rax. If you don't, he's got a great YouTube channel. I would say right now the content I'm watching is your Vanilla Challenge. But it is a super cool Riverbend Springs playthrough with base game only equipment. So DLCs, base game, that kind of stuff, but no mods. And Rax just surpassed his 100th episode on that series, which is super impressive. So love his energy. You'll love his stuff. Go check out Rax as well. So got some great people in and around the community. You guys check them all out. Give them lots of love, lots of support. Rock, aren't you in Fiji, though? Written and performed only at the end of the video before it was too late to turn off the vid. My personally written and performed only at the end of the video before it's too late to turn off the vid. Cool, Rax. That's awesome, man. I was napping, watching the stream in the tipper truck, but Hig had to go. Yeah, Nuke, you were falling asleep earlier. Lol, welcome in. Great to see you. Rock wanna high again. Getting caught up on chat here before we go sell some wood. But I'm a bloody Aussie. Hi, Foy. Welcome in. Hey, Rax. Just speaking the truth, buddy. You're doing a great job. Appreciate you hanging out, being here, being a positive influence on the community. Definitely go give Rax some love, guys. Got some very cool stuff up there, and I would say the thing I like most about Rax's videos is his energy is absolutely contagious. The guy, you can tell he's very passionate about what he does. And it comes across in all of his videos and all of his content. So, and I think passion is probably the most important thing when you're doing content creation. So, check it out. All right, we got that smoothed out. Where are we going to sell some wood? Let's take a look here. Planks long, carpentry. Planks go to the Dakota warehouse, and beams go to the Dakota warehouse. Lol. We got some guys hanging out in chat who are currently and actively playing on the member server over in the Discord and have been all afternoon. And I jumped on before stream, and Nuke has been running road trains around Freedocs 4X. And much like my understanding of the Aussie road trains there, Rock, we have to get out of his way. He doesn't avoid us. So if you see him coming, it is best to, you know, get to the side of the road, get out of the way, because you just never know where and when he's going to go. $86% on our mowing contract. Remember, we started that at the beginning of the stream, guys. This guy has driven 56 miles. And we bought him used, but he has 30 hours on him. Absolutely incredible. We're going to rack up hours. That service truck, just like Maritime rules. Yeah. Yeah. Except for Nuke. Nuke has done it, and he's got a truck with this giant... It's not even a cow catcher at this stage. This giant grill guard. He's blacked out his truck. He's got a bunch of lights on it. It looks like something out of a Mad Max film. He just goes flying around the tiny European countryside roads. It is a great time, though. It's an absolute great time. All right, so this guy's got probably 8 more passes here. And then he's got to do the headlands still. We'll see if we can make the transition to headlands. Another $1,000 wage payment on our course play at the hour. Wow, Rock. I didn't know about the suction effect. I was driving on the freeway today, and you get that rough air coming around our semis, which aren't nearly as big as a road train. That'd be terrifying. Getting sucked in. They got those things. They got like 50 or 60 or 80 wheels on them or something. It's absolutely crazy how big those things are. If you're just joining, don't forget to drop a like. If you're not subbed, love to have you as part of our community. We have a great group over on Discord hanging out as well. Try to do 2 to 3 live casts a week. And I put out 5 videos, so those are coming out as well. We'll do 2 Homestead series each week, and then we alternate either 2 of the Realistic Cattle Ranch Challenge or 2 of the T5 Challenge, depending on the week. So we have 3 active series going on right now, so lots of content to watch and absorb. And that's about it. So someone just... Hey George, welcome in. I'm loving the Homestead series. Those hand tools are so good. Rax, that series came out of nowhere. That has been such a blast. I was chatting with a couple of my members, about what we should do for another series when I knew I wanted to add a 3rd one. And that series came about as a combination of member ideas. And just almost started as a joke with the hand tools, and then I got into it, and the hand tools were so much fun. I wouldn't want to do them like year in and year out, but it is so different than anything else that I've done in Farm Sim. It was really just fun and refreshing. I almost wish they had a pack like for a greenhouse, so you could put down like a greenhouse and you could use like a rake and like stuff like that to get your crops to come out. Almost like you have to take care of the horses, like you have to put in a certain amount of maintenance on the greenhouses, because the hand tools were such a blast. Lol, I've driven triples, so I have some idea. Well, better you than me, Lol. If you haven't seen my driving, I hit trees and poles and everything all the time, so definitely better you than me. Yeah, I agree, Rod. No super strength. And you don't need it. You can literally lift all the tools. The tools don't weigh 100 kilograms. So you can pick up the tools if you want. And like the baler, they're the half bales. They're the same one as the, what's that little red mini baler you can hook up to the trailer? Dumps them right in the back. It was an FS22 as well. So all the bales are hand carryable as well. The harvester only holds 2,000 liters of whatever you're doing. So there's no, you don't need super strength. You can just go play and have a good time. Layden Howard, thank you for the follow. I did see it, but I couldn't read the name. It was popping up on the wrong corner of my screen. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great night watching some Farm Sim. All right. Still working through our hoeing contract. I'm going to have to download some bigger equipment here, guys. I got to tell you, there is no way we're going to use that hoe for hoeing contracts long term. It's just not going to happen. The no super strength racks? Yeah, I don't really use super strength too much on the challenges. That hand, $12,000 from our wood products on the first sale, guys. Certainly not getting ahead in life on this size map, but better than nothing. That hand, I'll tell you, Rax, that hand forklift is possibly the coolest tool in that pack, and it works. We got people walking in the crosswalk. We got trucks turning corners. It's crazy downtown. That hand forklift is, if you haven't tried it, Rax, like on your claustrophobia corner there with your new greenhouse, I would pick that up. Oh, you can't. It's not on the mod hub. Oh, that's right. That modder submitted those to the mod hub and got denied. I'm sure it was some basic stuff and got frustrated and won't resubmit them. I wish he would, because that hand forklift would be great for your little greenhouse corner there. It'd be perfect. In and out of there, tight spaces. You could even put some more landscaping in. Rock, I went looking for console version of the hand tools. Small beds, root crops, that was the idea, but alas, no hand plow, yeah. Road train and BP minced. It's our first day in town. We're already running people over. Watch out. Got to learn your lesson somewhere. All right. Well, we have another contract. So what we're going to do here, I have an idea. Going to put the Super Duty to work. Except we're not paying attention and running into stuff. Let's get the Deutz pulling the weeder and get that other contract started. We're waiting on it. So we want to get the... Wow, that sun is glaring off of there. Yeah, for the sawmill too, Rax, that'd be great. I really wish... I probably should just reach out to the modder and just tell them, like, everyone who sees that hand tool pack loves it. Please resubmit to Mod Hub. I know it can be difficult. I'm sure he worked hard on it and is frustrated and everything else. Just, it's such a cool set of tools that people would love, and if they came to console, it would enrich the console game so much. All right, he's going to 56. Let's get the Deutz back to the road. Send him. Hey, Rax. Thanks so much for hanging out, man. Guys, make sure to send Rax some love. Check out his videos. He does some great stuff. Stand-up guy. All right. Go check out some of his content. Rax, have a great night. Thanks for coming by. Get some sleep. Hope you have a good and productive week. We're going to have to cut a road in here at some point, guys, so I can actually see where I'm going. Kiwi!
Hey, did you know hardware bombs now?
Welcome in. Kiwi, I wake up like literally 40 minutes after your stream ends every morning. I keep checking it, and I keep getting to it right after it happens. Hope you're having a great day, Kiwi. How was your weekend? If you guys are not familiar, Kiwi is another content creator, puts out some great stuff. We chatted about his stuff last stream when he stopped by. Appreciate everyone stopping by. He's got a Dalheim series going, a Saxonham series going, and I did not get to see the video, but I heard that he is giving out free roller coaster rides. So if you're into roller coaster rides, Kiwi Sim Farmer is the man who has a roller coaster, apparently. Or the hope was that he was going to have it all fixed up in his last stream. I have not watched it yet to see if he got it done, but they were working on the roller coaster repair on Silver Run Forest, which was a very cool series. Yeah, Rock, I agree. You know, and my understanding is it's just a frustration with getting it through Giants. And I don't think it's a Giants problem. Oh, that's right, Kiwi. You guys sprung forward, didn't you? I remember you saying that in your stream. That's one of those things I just never got my brain wrapped around. That the seasons are different. That we're going into fall and you're going into summer or spring. I mean, it makes total sense. Just, yeah, maybe I'm small-minded. It's probably what it is. But hopefully your weather's getting nice. Yeah, Rock, I think it's just so much work for some of these modders because they're really, you know, they put all their work in to get their mods done, and they send it over to Giants. And Giants has to have standards, right? This is not a negative comment about Giants. You know, and that's why the mods are on the mod hub, because they're tested and they work well and everything else. We want them to work on consoles so there aren't any conflicts. We don't want games crashing, all that kind of stuff. You know, but I could see where it could be very frustrating to feel like you've sort of poured your heart and soul into a mod, and then it, you know, it in your mind works exactly as you intended, which may or may not actually align with the, you know, requirements for being a Giants mod. So, 'tis life. Christmas has always been a summer thing for me, what I grew up with. Oh, that's cool. Makes sense. Well, Christmas is becoming a summer thing for us here because we're reaching what should be very easily the beginning of fall, and it's going to be 80 all week here, which is not fall weather for us. So we are getting a little warmer every year, it seems like. 94% on the mowing contract, guys. Oh, we are getting close to the headlands. This is the fun part. We get to see if Horseplay is going to cooperate and let us work the headlands without having to reset. Up to 61 miles on this field alone, guys. Absolutely massive field. So this is field 85, 372 acres of grass that we are getting cut. I am probably going to set up the mower to run overnight, or the baler to run overnight, assuming we can pick it up. I'm very intrigued to see why the texture is changing the wrong direction and going from almost fully grown to fully grown instead of to mowed, but we're getting credit for the contract, and it says it's harvested, so really can't complain about that at all. So I'm thinking we got I think we got 2 more up downs in the middle, and then we'll be on to the headlands. There's our mower over there, our baler. I keep calling it a mower, our baler over there. Rock, I lived outside of Chicago for a couple of years, and lake effect is no joke. There are actually only 2 places in the world that have a significant portion of their weather dictated by fresh water lakes. One is the Great Lakes region of the United States, which is, you know, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania, depending on where you are in those states, and obviously the parts of Canada that touch it on the northern side. And then there is a large fresh body of water in the Russian tundra that also affects weather there, but based on the number of people that actually live in that area, it's not as well studied as the area around the Great Lakes. So there's your little trivia fact of the day. And Chicago is right there on the lake. And I have been through several winters in Chicago. And between the cold and the wind is absolutely what makes the Chicago winters brutal. That wind will cut right through you. All right, let's see what happens here. We should be approaching our headland transition, which, as we all know, traditionally on this channel does not go well. So we'll see if this map maybe is a change of pace for us, a little bit of a savior. Get Horseplay working. It did not work on our bale contract, unfortunately. We did have, what, 1,565 bales to wrap, which we did not get done. Getting colder as you drink it. Can't argue with that, Rock. Can't argue with that. don't know what to tell you guys, but this looks half decent so far. We can bump his speed up on the field. Wonder where he's headed. Yeah, I think unfortunately I have to find a way to get this grass off this field because there's just too much of it to leave. Because if we dropped that silage production as our second production, we would then have, I mean, we'll get 1 million liters off this field easy. And we could sell that as silage, and that would be huge as far as boosting our income. I just wish this had worked with the baler that we bought being behind it. The contract we tried to pick up rock was 1,500, I think 65 bales. But we couldn't get courseplay to work. I couldn't get courseplay to work. So we abandoned that because it just seemed like a exercise. And you guys, I cut down about 12 trees and it took too long. We were losing interest. If I was going to wrap 1,500 bales, it would have been a problem. Will there be a fent on this map, Matt? I don't see why not. I'm not against it. I love the fence. I got a couple other fent mods. That chipped one I love because it drives so well with the wheel and the steering wheel and pedals. But it does seem to struggle with horseplay, and I don't know why that is. I don't know what it is about mods that make them work more or less with horseplay and auto drive. But maybe we pick up a different one. So yeah, right here, guys. Once again. Oh, we're still doing stuff. Yeah. So just won't transition from the up downs to the headlands. So all we gotta do is pop it out here. No. There we go. Bugatti, what mod is next to your speed? That is the Auto Drive Network graphic user interface, which is directly next to it, and then the course play is to the left of that. Yeah, we gave it a try, Rock, and when it didn't work on course play, even chat was like, give it up, and they love punishing, man. Won't let you down. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging out. $97% on the grass contract. There's the Deutz. Perfect. We can get our weeding contract started. Should we check and see how much horsepower the weeder requires, or should we just not care because it's not going to change anything regardless? All gas, no brakes. Well, that's about what we're about to see. I wonder if the winch being on the back is going to screw up the weeder. We'll have to see. Give it a try. Field work. Let's do 2 headlands. Start work on the center. Rounded corners 2. Corner radius 5 is fine. Overlap is 5. Up, down. We're all good there. Start calculating this one. Let's see, ice cream truck. Full sends only. Hey, fences are fine if you hit them fast enough. It's the rocks you don't want to hit. See, this drives me nuts. I know that it's calculated this, and this little angle makes it better, but the angle screws up the ends, like this top right corner, like right in here. Whereas these low angle turns, it never works. So if we force it to do manual, is 0 going to be up and down? I bet 0's up and down. Yeah, 0's up and down. We got to go to 90. We want to go left to right. I have seen Clarkson Farms. I agree. It is definitely worth a watch. Just get our speed adjusted up here. All right, we're gonna peak. We're gonna peak and see how much power the weeder requires. Requires 250 to 450. Well, we have 250. We don't have 450. But this field only has a little hill in the corner there. So hopefully it's not too bad. All right. 98% on our grass mowing contract. Oh boy. You know how I said it didn't matter? We didn't have enough horsepower, guys. It might matter. Woo. 9 is what we got up to here, speed-wise. We are going to need a 300 horsepower tractor. This may have been a mistake, guys. Do we even have an option for a 300 horsepower tractor in the sale? I don't think we can afford. I mean, we need a large tractor here to get something like that going. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, the Fendt 900 is 327. The Massey will get up there. It's 259, but what's it cost when you upgrade the engine? Yeah, 33,000. I agree, Alan. I think the problem is I don't think it's going to take an hour and 43. I think it's going to take 2 or 2.5 because I think it's slow. Yeah, 300 grand for a bigger tractor. I don't think we have anything that size in the sale that'll help us at all. We had a couple of JDs towards the bottom, didn't we? Yeah, that one's not going to be big. Oh, 301. Which motor is in this one? The 280 horsepower. So if we up that, it's another 9 grand to get to 301 for a 6R. 168,000 for a 6R. Ooh. Bugatti lover, hey man, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, do we scrap it? The reason we got the Valtro is because it goes 37 miles an hour, or the Deutz because it goes 37. And on this map, we're thinking that's important. How much can I sell the Deutz for? 179. We could buy the JD, guys. Let's see if there's anything else in here that might reach 300 horsepower. Definitely not the Lindner. The Challenger? 225 horsepower? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in the sale. All right, guys, what do you think? The Deutz is going 9 miles an hour because it only has, let's check it, 287 horsepower. I missed out on you spending almost 2 mil since I left a while ago. Okay, Matt, we can go over this real quick. So we got a truck which cost nothing, 11 grand. We got a Kloss small tractor. We got the Deutz. We got some front loader attachments. We got a gooseneck trailer, plow, big weeder, little weeder. We got the Chrome Big M mower for 370, and then the baler for 127. But the big spend, Matt, was the field we bought up here to start our Farmland 88, 1.229 million. And the reason we bought it is because it is forested, and we are cutting out the trees to make money before we place our farm, so we can get some cash out of the land. So really we spent $800,000, about $750 plus the land. So we're not that deep into it yet. Pig, how's it going? Welcome in, man. Glad to have you. Hey, DK, if you're heading out, man, have a great night. He-Man, you guys finished the corn contract. That corn contract's been going on since like 1 o'clock this afternoon. Pig, how was your weekend? Yeah, Matt, that's what I was thinking. You know, because when we talk about the challenge, a lot of the guys are running the top right corner they have to own, which comes with this Farmland 76, which is a perfectly good piece of land. I mean, it's leveled and built for a lot, you know, to build on. But there's the trees around the edge. You can cut down some of them, but not many. But you know, that lot's only worth $471,000. So it's almost triple the cost to buy over here, but we're going to make all that back in wood. So it gives us something to do. So crack that beer, Rock. Good to be here, mate. Had a fight with DaVinci Resolve, and I think it's resolved. Well, been there, done that. Maybe not the same thing, but you know, when you're fighting it. I was telling these guys I had an issue. I couldn't get one of my latest episodes to record or to upload to YouTube. It would upload, and then it would just crash out at the verification stage. It took me like 2 hours to figure out that I was out of hard drive space, and DaVinci was claiming the video rendered, but it was out of space, like the last couple megabytes or something. So the video never actually rendered. So it was an incomplete video. I couldn't even play it in Media Player. But it kept saying it was complete and done in DaVinci, so I kept uploading it, and I spent 2 hours re-rendering the video, uploading it, re-rendering it, uploading it, and everything else. Finally figured out that it wasn't a complete video because we didn't have enough space on the hard drive. So yeah, that was Friday. I wish it was Freelands tries to fight me. That's fair. That is fair. Well, guys, great news. The mowing contract is done. Now, we've discussed baling this, which we're not going to do tonight on camera. But it would be a good thing to do. It is blowing my mind that mowing it is putting it into a harvest-ready state instead of a mowed state. It's got to be something with this mower combination. But we have our baler. Our baler requires 350 horsepower. The Deutz has 287. The Krone, right here, this has plenty of horsepower, but it would not mow with the baler behind it. It was just Horseplay didn't like it. So we'll have to see. Guys, make sure if you haven't already, check out Pig's channel. Got some great videos over there. He's a wizard with the what I would call the back-end electronic stuff. Oh, thanks, Rod. But check out Pig's channel. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. PIG. Puts out some good stuff. And he was dropping knowledge on me the other night in FS's stream. He was saying stuff, and I was like, yeah. And then he's like, no, you're not understanding. And then he very kindly and very gently led me to the truth in a way that was non-confrontational. And I was like, oh yeah, you clearly you clearly know way more than I do. So check out his stuff. Send him some love. We love having other content creators stop by, chatting it up. Am I going to save the mower course in case I need it? That's a good question, Alan. I've been thinking about that. It doesn't hurt, right? We can always not use it. So let's save it. I like that idea. I thought about that when I made it. I wasn't sure I wanted to. But I'd rather have it. If we know the only issue is transitioning from the up-downs to the end rows, or to the headlands, then, you know, we know that's an ongoing issue with my game. So we can make that happen. So what field are we on here, gentlemen? We are on field 85. So jump into the menu. I told you guys I played on this map before. These are all my courses from when I played before. That's hilarious. I already have a Mow 85. It's not the same mower. I promise you that. I didn't have the M500 for this one. Planting field 18, slurry 18, spray 16, manure 110, lime. I'd forgotten that all that stuff stays with the map. Well, let's clear it out. Hey, if Southern says it's good, you know it's true. Don't have to believe me. Southern's a stand-up guy. What do we? Am I not deleting here? Do you want to delete cultivating, plowing? Yes. Folder is not empty. Okay. Well, let's do this. I will get that stuff done off stream so you have to watch me delete a bunch of folders. Let's create a new folder. We're going to call it D16 so I know which folders not to delete. Mowing. And we're here, and we're going to save course, and this is course 85, and away we go. Because I think the last time I played on this one, I ran it with forage wagons behind the Crone, the regular Crone, I think. And I had a forage wagon that had like a 10 million liter capacity, so it never filled up. It was amazing. Highly, highly realistic, obviously, but... Kiwi Mate, I found you. Pig, what's my favorite thing to do in FS? Matt, if you're heading out, hey man, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I hope the harvest goes well again tomorrow. I hope your yields bounce up for you. At least you had a beautiful day for it today, but it'd be nice to have a great looking day and a great looking harvest. So we're thinking about you. Appreciate all the pictures and vids, man. Keep it up. What's your favorite thing to do in FS? Probably my favorite thing to do in FS is husbandry. I've been doing a lot with the realistic livestock mod, arrow stuff, and really, really enjoying that. I've got my realistic cattle ranch series that we started with that when it was in its early version, and have now gotten all the way up to its like most recent rendition that's on GitHub but not in ModHub, with all the herdsman stuff. I really enjoy the husbandry in 25. We also started playing around with enhanced animals on our last live series. It just went a couple weeks, so we got to this one. This is the first night of the Rod Challenge. You know, Matt, I'll hold down the fort here. I'll handle the virtual farming, because if you put me in charge of real farming, I'd be in real trouble. We'll let you guys, the experts in the real farming, go ahead and do that. But man, hope you have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. But on the last live stream, we started getting into the enhanced animal mod, and I think that's really cool too. So I enjoy the husbandry quite a bit. And outside of that, it's harvesting cereal crops. I love the oats, the barley, the wheat, that kind of stuff. My favorite thing to do in FS25 is jumping Riverbend Springs with the most ridiculous thing I can find off camera. Jumping over the river. Yeah, I got you. Pig. Was it, what map was it for 22? Was it, Upper Mississippi River Valley, right? UMRV? Had the big jump over the river. That was a lot of fun, too. Remember that one? I thought that one was coming to FS25. Did it and I just missed it? I feel like it did, and maybe I missed it. Because that one had a cool, was it the ethanol plant on Upper Mississippi River Valley? That was a good one as well. Very, very cool. And the little Chinese Temu truck. What, do you strap rockets to it? That's crazy. All right, we are just waiting for this guy to get around the headland to confirm that he is done. The other guys are not going to finish tonight on stream. We are at 20% almost for the weeding on that Deutz, which is struggling. 287 horsepower is not 300, I'll tell you that much. UMRV is FS25, okay. Oh, JD Modding did, he did UMRV too. Huh. That must not be the one I'm thinking of. I know there's a series I watched in FS22. Yeah, I'll think about it. I believe you. Yeah, Arrow's Livestock mod is pretty incredible. It was a lot of fun early on when it was pretty basic, but he's added just a ton of functionality to it. The Realistic Cattle Ranch series right now, we're up to between like 350 and 400 head of cattle, and we've got 4 barns going. Well, 4 barns and pastures going, plus 8 calf igloos. And we rotate the cattle, and the calves stay with the mothers for 2 months, and then they go out into the igloos, and then they go to a raising barn and everything else, all that kind of stuff. And it is at the point now where it takes me a solid 45 minutes every new day in game to run through all of the animal stuff that Arrow's put in there and like move the animals, take care of the animals. They get diseases now. I most recently discovered that some of my animals are being born infertile, which I think is new. They just need to make the patch notes. So you feed these animals and raise them, and they can't even have any offspring. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mod. I would say it'd be a lot more fun at the stage it's at now to do it on a small scale, like a homestead style series, and have like 10 to 50 animals. So having 300 plus is a lot. It's a lot, but it's a lot of fun. Not complaining. It's been a blast recording that series, and that mod has made husbandry just so much better. I'm hoping for the next rendition of FS25 they do integrate some of those features, because he has some really, really cool features in that mod. Well, guys, we're about to hit 1 o'clock East Coast time. Can't read that one. Opulent Quit Gaming, maybe? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subscription. It'll pop up in the feed in a minute. I'll catch it. But I appreciate you subscribing. But we're closing in on 1 o'clock, so we're going to get this harvester done, or this mower done. And then we're going to see whether we want to bale this grass, which I sort of do want to bale the grass. But I also am remembering from the beginning of the stream that we don't have Gaming Joy's boosted contracts installed. We have better contracts installed, but not boosted. So maybe we can't... Rod, you said 15 minutes an hour ago. Guys, Rod is the maker of the Rod Challenge. Without him, we would not be doing this tonight. So thank you, Rod, for sharing that with all of us over on Discord. This has been a blast. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted memberships earlier. Totally unnecessary. Really appreciate you. Everything you do, man. Have a great night. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. But yeah, guys, Rod is the guy who came up with the Rod Challenge, so without him, we would not be here tonight. We'd be doing something else. It would be fun, but not as much fun. So I think we may have to call it quits here, because I think I have to install the boosted contract mod from Gaming Joy. Right, we just finished a grass field. Guess what we are going to do? We're going to hit a real quick save after 3 hours of straight mowing that I don't want to redo off stream, so you guys get caught up if something were to happen. Let's hit a save. It does take a while on a 16x map. There's a bit to save. And then let's go double check. So we come into settings, better contracts. Yeah, see, there's no... We don't have any ability to turn on the take grass stuff. That's all part of the boost, the contract boost mod from Gaming Joy. 7 a.m. here in France. They ain't going to sleep. It's either sleep or a cup of espresso and get on with the day, pig. That's the only way that's going to work. One or the other. So, yeah, we can't get the grass because we don't have the contract boost mod on. So there's no point in even trying to do that tonight. So we're going to leave these 2 pieces of equipment here. Burn through almost a third of tank of fuel as well. check on the rest of our equipment, but I think we're going to wrap up, guys. It has been rock, beer. I think we're going to call it here for tonight. So we started the rod challenge. We'll do a quick recap if you just came in. So the rod challenge on Dakota 16X is you have to own a quarter of the map. The traditional challenge, as proposed by Rod, is to own this top right corner of the map, everything you see here, which is about 3,800 acres, 3,800 plus. I've opted to own the top left corner of the map over here, just to mix it up a little bit. We started with nothing but the starter farm, which was on Farmland 76. We sold absolutely everything here, the buildings, the vehicles, the implements. We did keep a couple of pallets of a couple of things that came with the starting farm because I figured why sell them and rebuy them. Southern, have a good night, man. Thanks for being here with us. And sold all that. We started the night with $2 million. We got some hail coming down, guys. Look at that. Hail in August, and it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit. So we started with $2 million. Our first purchase was the mower, which we also bought the baler to pull behind it. And I suspect that didn't work because we don't have contract boost on, but we did mow field 85. That contract, when it's complete, when we turn it in, will be worth $348,000. We're going to try to get the grass off that field as well. Additionally, we picked up the Kloss, which we attempted to do a bale wrapping contract. We had 1,500, and I think it was either 65 or 86 bales that we were supposed to wrap. Horseplay did not cooperate, so we gave up on that because wrapping 1,500 bales manually seemed like not a great way to spend a stream. So we then went out and bought the hoe and got on the hoeing contract, which we are 51% of the way through. This is the only hoe we have in the base game, and it is not wide enough, so we're going to have to find another one on Mod Hub and bring it in. But that is working away there. We then picked up our F350, brand new from FS Canada today. This is a super cool mod rock. I'm going to show you real quick what you missed earlier, but if you come in here, so in addition to just being a great truck and having some fuel, it has the cones in the back, and it turns into a service shop. So you come down here and you hit M, it opens the door, turns on the computer, and it puts the cones out. I gotta go in here and have the cones actually come out here. Let's see. There we go. It puts the cones out. Inside the cones is your shop trigger. When you pull a vehicle in here, the computer screen turns on and it tells you what vehicle it is, how many hours are on it, the paint condition, the value, everything. All shows up on the computer screen. Super, super cool. And then you can repair or repaint or whatever else you want to do. So that was very, very cool. Opulent Quill Gaming followed. That's who it was. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Big, I agree. It's a great hoe. And for the price, you can't beat it. I run it on all kinds of maps. It's just so small for what we're trying to do here. If you do hide your indicators, so the cones are out there, if I hit L and I hide them, they go away and the cones pop back into the bed of the truck. I can then fold this back up. And boom, all closed up. So we have a shop on the truck as well. So we have, and this is again the brand new truck from FS Canada, came out today. Excited to have it. And then we bought the Deutz, 287 horsepower. Not sure it's going to be big enough for what we needed to do on the farm. We did use that to do a bunch of forestry work up in the top left corner on the one plot of land we bought. He is currently very slowly chugging away at a weeding contract. And then the last little piece here is we bought our top corner piece of land. Let's actually just visit the sawmill. And we got some area cleared out here for the farmland. This was $1.2 million and involves all the trees you can see through here. We'll be knocking out most of those trees, putting them into the industrial sawmill, producing some wood products and getting those sold to make some money. So that was episode 1 of the Rod Challenge. Under our belt, we spent just under $2 million. have a little bit of stuff to show for it. Once we're able to wrap up these contracts, we'll have quite a bit more. We are on 3x time and 3-day months, so we have some more time in August to get more contracts done, which is good because, as you saw, it took the full 3+ hours to get the mowing contract done and complete. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Don't forget to drop a like and turn on notifications for more videos. Channel memberships are available if you'd like to support my content further. Channel members do get early access to upcoming videos. They get access to our member server over off of Discord and in the multiplayer portion of FarmSim, along with a couple other benefits. And I think that's going to be about it, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Another awesome stream. Great engagement. Thank you guys all. And specific thanks to Rod for putting the challenge forth. And for all you guys that are playing along, the rules are posted in the description of both videos, the vertical and the horizontal. If you guys want to jump in there and check it out, if you want to try it, you can do it on the Dakota 16X map, which is put out by Dakota Farmer, and his itch.io is linked below. You can do the 16X or the 4X version, depending on what you want to do, but both are PC. And one last shout out to everyone who stopped by tonight. We got Pig in the chat, we got Kiwi in the chat, we had a couple other guys, we had Brax in the chat earlier. Some great guys stopped by, putting out great content. Check out their stuff. And thank you to NachoCast for tonight's music. So, guys, have a great one. And I will be back, let's see, Tuesday night, 9:30. I'll see you guys again if you're around. All right. Have a great night, guys.